Yeah, I figured freaking, no weaknesses, no strengths. I guess it'd be a good mid ground.
No, it's not that. I just have a ability that where any earth type takes no damage, and fire types take less damage.
Huh. You confirmed to be magma?
No, I'm an earth and fire type. But that's why I was asking, because dust storm base hit, it does 1d8 plus 4 harm at the start of every round. And that's for everyone. And fire types only take a 1d6 harm, while earth types will take no damage.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't think you want to be in the same room as me when I use that chaotic.
Oh boy.
Make sure I'm on the right page. I'm on the right
But
page
another
now.
thing it does is when I activate it, everyone, including me, must roll a cool.
Oh.
And on an 8 minus,
Yeah, I got cool. It's like
people
good
are
stat.
blind for 1 round. So it's kind of useful if done right.
Let's just say that my new hat freaking gives me freaking all that cool because it's too cool.
Too cool for school, yo.
Never heard that line before.
Hmm.
Quick question: is any music playing right now?
Hold on. I don't hear any music on the thing.
All right, making sure it works the way it said it works. All right. I added the music now.
You know, that one cutscene freaking we saw at the end of the last session actually makes me freaking want to freaking have a little moment freaking is between Stern and and Norman.
What was the
given
cutscene
the
again?
collar and everything.
I can't focus on the music when you're talking. But yes, it's playing.
All right. What was what happened last session? If I remember correctly, I can't remember what happened at the end of the session.
Let's see. My sibling.
Oh yeah, now I remember. It was the Norman thing.
Yeah, we talked to the God of Chaos, a whole bunch of stuff. Then we went our separate ways. I ended up meeting up with Alu and I think it was someone else or the God of Creation.
It was out.
Yeah. Like I said, Alu and someone else because I was with. Who was I with?
You were with Holly, actually.
Yeah.
Because Holly went to their uncle house.
Yeah, that's it. And then her uncle was very surprised by the gun Alu taught Holly how to make. Even more surprised by the fact that Holly could find Alu's shop.
We had a conversation with the God of Chaos and food.
Yeah.
And food.
Yep.
At least he wasn't also the god
out of
of
it.
Yeah. You also found out how what the choirs has acquired.
Let's see, a piece of something and some blood.
It's always blood that they want.
Princess
Blood for
blood.
the blood god, blood for the blood god, blood for the blood god, blood for the blood god.
I'm pretty sure he's a destruction god.
He's a chaos god.
Anyway, you all pretty much wake up early in the morning with everybody waking up around the same time or earlier. Some who do you all think wakes up first?
Nope.
Definitely Matsu because early morning training.
It's fair. Are you gonna go to one of the random training grounds that is in Diamano, or are you gonna just train in front of the house that you're staying with Olive?
Matsu is gonna probably be living a long way from it, so he's gonna go for a run heading towards that area.
All right.
I managed to roll the same exact thing 2 times in a row.
Wait, what?
I was doing some test rolls.
Test rolls? Tests for what? I often get worried when I hear about this stuff.
Oh, I just do test rolls before every session.
To attack you.
Trying to make sure the rigged rolls are still working. Sorry.
Anyway, sorry, Joker.
All right, yeah. I guess Matsu, as you're like running around the city, you start to see like people putting up stuff for the bodegas and like little like stands and everything, so they're getting ready to start the tournament up again. There are a lot of people in Diamano who wake up this early as well, so you're surprised to see as many people outside right now.
Okay.
As you're running through, who do y'all think wakes up next?
Me. Kitson.
Kitson, you wake up next. Unlike the others, you're not in like a regular hotel room. You're actually in the room for what is essentially like those who are part of the chefs. So you and your other chef members are just there. Some of you are waking up early. Some of you are making food in the morning. Gordon's pretty much making like food for all of you because he's technically your leader.
Gordon Ramsay.
I'm surprised that the meat's fucking raw.
No.
He's still living!
What are you?
So, like, I'm just... That day is eating food, talking to co-workers.
I'm just going to get... I gotta look at which ones are part of the chefs again. Hold on, let me look at it real quick.
There's a list.
Yep, there's a list. So I have a list of specific NPCs who do specific things. I gotta figure out which one is which. And am I looking at the wrong list? Is that what's going on right now? I'm looking at the wrong list. I'm gonna switch to see if I can find it somewhere else. Yeah, I'm definitely looking at the wrong list. Yeah, so the evolution is Matsu actually.
Wow. The exact same evolution, or like the regular
Right.
version, not the
Okay,
dark
where
version?
do I know them from, besides here?
No, Brick you did meet Brick here. They started the same day you started actually.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And Brick's just talking, he's like, so like, honestly, I didn't mean to break the wall. It broke on its own. But we still have to pay for it. Don't understand why we have to pay for it when I can just build a new wall for free. It makes no sense to me.
Material cost.
I can make the
Incentives.
material. I told them that, but they said no, we do not want you touching it. And I don't get it. and went to stand.
How did it break again?
I walked past it. I bumped into it and it kind of slashed it by accident. It was a thing.
Maybe check your pathing, I guess.
I mean, true, but here's the thing. It's not my fault. Every people of my caliber kind of have certain walls that we can just destroy. It's by accident. It's not my fault their walls were cheap. That being said, I am an earth type. I can just build a new wall. They just don't want me to.
That raises why didn't they want you to build another wall?
They just called me rude and say I'm a lumbering oaf and I can't build one, and I don't understand.
Rude.
Just rude.
Don't worry, we don't have to pay much. Apparently, Gordon had a nice long chat with them, and now we don't really have to pay.
Or maybe they were just looking for a quick paycheck.
You start to realize how naive Brick is, and he's like, paycheck from what?
It's how do I explain this to you without insulting you? Basically, that wall was a setup. And they wanted money from us, or maybe something like that.
And Brick's like thinking, and he's like, well, that's just rude.
That's called insurance fraud.
Well, hope the IRS doesn't hear about this.
The fuck's an IRS?
Oh, but
Don't worry, you cannot get the IRS. Don't worry, you cannot get the IRS.
I think we can all agree on this. Breaking, everyone hates the IRS.
we don't
Let's see.
They're a group of actual, I want to say warriors, but that's technically not it.
Wait, you're saying you could sneeze and they just fall over?
Oh no. They can probably kill a few of us.
Oh.
Yeah,
They can get away with.
they kind of just show up, do their job, and leave. And if you don't have any problem with them, they don't have one with you.
Noted. Don't cause problems with the money people. Which makes sense because why send weaklings to gather money?
Yes. And as she's like, you guys are eating. Continue eating. Who do you all think is awaken next? Or decide.
Wisteria.
You think Wisteria is a semi-early riser?
She's a plant.
That's fair.
Yeah, she loves sunlight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a gardener.
like, yeah, that's fair. No, that's fair. Actually, around this is like around peak sunlight. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, not earlier riser, but early riser.
Yeah, I wouldn't say like you're super early, but like peak sunrise. I'm like sunlight. I'm like, yeah, I figured that. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, as I guess you wake up in like your little Terraria dome, like you wake up and you see like in like a bed that's like in another Terraria throne, you see the person who's called themselves your godmother, Henriette, sleeping as well, and she's waking up around the time you wake up. Your mic.
You were cutting out that whole time.
Yep.
Were you? I love how when you get excited. I love how when you get excited, your mic is like, "No, we're not gonna let you talk."
Yeah, I know.
It is great. It is great.
Yeah.
As you go over to Henriette, like saying hi, and she's like, "Oh, hello, Mysterious. Good morning." And she as she walks, you don't know how her powers are doing this, but as she walks, she wakes up, she's getting dressed, she starts pouring tea and everything. Like she's fully going with the magical whimsy element. Yeah, and then you see there's someone knocking at the glass door, and you see that mushroom lady that you met a while ago.
Like what?
Yeah, when you came here with Syl, she was the one in the garden with you that was telling you about plants.
Hey, I was there.
Yeah, you were there.
Kinda.
Yeah, and she's knocking on the glass door.
I'm gonna go. Go say hi.
Yeah, she says, "Hello again, Wisteria. Can I talk to your friend?"
Sure. Someone to talk to you.
And as Henriette gets up and they make eye contact, the mushroom lady says, "Henriette, we've talked about this. You can't just make houses on our land. You can't just do this every time." And Henriette says, "But the rooms are so filthy." And then the mushroom lady just says, "You're literally sleeping in a terrarium. How? What's filthy? What are you talking about?" And they go back and forth for a bit, and then they're like, "Okay." And then she's like, "Okay." The mushroom lady looks at her like, "We'll give you an area to set up, but for now, can you pick your house up and leave?" And Henriette says, "Fine. If it wasn't for the fact that I liked you, I'd hit you. Just letting you know. People can't really tell some of the children of Greg what to do." And then the mushroom lady says, "Yeah, yes." And she starts writing her down something and giving her directions.
The obsessive type.
Yeah. As the mushroom lady, she bows again, as a little head nod bow to you, Wisteria, and she leaves. Yeah. As you and Henriette go out the house, Henriette presses something, and the house turns into a little glass bead, and she picks it up and puts it in her pocket.
So cool. That's so cool.
Oh, this?
Victoria, kinda like go to that to her room. Kinda.
And Wisteria, you watch as Henriette said, "Oh, this? This is from a world plant. If you basically crush them up and turn them into glass, you can shrink them and enlarge them at any point."
Yeah, ideas.
The plants are actually super hard to grow. You'll need at least one person for.
It's more fun to grow them.
Yeah, okay, calm down. To do this, you'll need some seeds from the plant itself, and then you'll need at least one person of each element to pour their energy into it. Once a week.
For how long?
She basically when it comes to time, she says time varies depending on potency of element.
Victoria is just making plans for our friends. So get all her friends to get so many friends together to do this. Oh, it's so fun. The girls are so happy with her. Gee, this is no negatives. There are ways to grow. The more fun it is to grow them.
Stern, let's go to Stern as you and Henrietta are walking. We're gonna go to Stern as he's waking up in his hotel room.
So she's looking at me.
No, we're all looking. You're waking up in your hotel room right now.
Just freaking forms up from a puddle and on the ground. And here's hoping that the obsessive one doesn't have anything against slimes. Otherwise, I get the feeling I might be incinerated before this is over.
Probably, who knows? You should be fine. You'll be fine.
100% possibility. 100% possibility.
Don't
Yeah.
Don't say it.
Just noticed that Astoria seemed excited. Should I be excited as well or worried?
Worried.
Maybe if I can learn a bit about how those plants work, I could. And he's saying this part silently to himself. Maybe I could even start to make some useful things out of them for the others.
Anyway,
Honestly, that gives me a few ideas for things Aloe can make. Thank you, Joker.
anyway,
So, did everyone sleep well?
I would say you all after you coming
I
out of
did.
yeah. I would say you guys started meeting up directly after after Stern wakes up. He'll probably be the last awake, especially since that burst mode probably took a lot out of you. And don't forget, any links you have locked do refresh.
Astoria is confirmed to be the best positive link because adorable flower child.
Murder flower child.
I mean, technically, you're anyway.
She's not doing it on purpose.
Hey, so what do you guys do as you all meet up in the middle of like the area after like all of you did your morning routine?
Let's see. Any ideas?
I think
See, how
we
much
should
money do I
get some
have?
better equipment. It seems like every task we try to tackle always has freaking everything else far above our league. I have an idea about who we might be up against if they're with the choir.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just say they've got plenty of allies.
Honestly, I don't know who we can trust.
Believe me, I don't know who we can trust either, from personal experience.
Okay, so we need to go shopping. How much money do you got?
None. I don't get allowances.
Let's see. Just goes through what he has. I have 1,200 caps, 32,000 credits, 50,000 gills, and 2,503 marks. Is this adequate?
You don't realize how much random ass money Stern has.
Ooh, that's a lot.
How much you got?
Just goes through it all over again. 1,200 caps, 32,000 credits, 50,000 gills, and 2,503 marks.
Two things I am not good at is remembering names and currency conversion. So that's a lot of money.
Yeah, you watch as like
Needed it.
as you're all talking about how much money you got. Henriette, who's been like just with Wisteria, is like, you know, you can just go to the bank here and just convert it all to like the same coin, right?
Huh? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Mama not give me all the time. I don't really use that. Yeah, but I don't know.
With just by breathing.
Unless you need a weapon, you're
Now, for a reminder, Victoria still has like 971 cats right now.
Yeah, she said so.
pistol weapons.
But she just doesn't use money.
That's fair. So Henriette just looks at you all and says, "What I recommend if you all going to the bank and converting it all to credits, because credits is the main currency here. They take other currency here, but credits is the main currency."
Well, that's probably for the best because according to my magical wallet here, I have 17,750 credits.
Well,
No credit slugs. Damn
Well,
brain.
we still need money. I can go hunting. I already have my supplies, but usually I go hunting once a month, bring back, and sell the goods, and whatever I have, I buy for a month's supply, so I don't have to go hunting until the next month.
Don't you have like a job that pays you?
No. Nope. All I
That's-
do is work out, train, and once in a while I'll go into the woods to heighten my senses and other shit.
Survival of the fittest. Okay.
Yep.
You would note also like in Huntick Academy, that's a pretty common thing. So him doing that makes sense.
Fun.
So, are you guys gonna go to the bank?
Yes.
Yes.
If everyone says I should, they should.
It's good.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, I earned my name.
As you all start heading towards the bank, you all are together, like walking. You are a motley crew. And as you get to the door, someone looks around and says, "Oh," or just looks at you.
And then
That's what he says. He just says, "Oh."
No, I don't like that.
No,
I
is it
don't like
Bob?
that one bit. No.
is Henrietta
Bob.
still with us?
Henrietta just staring at him as well.
Matsu just stares at him with like a weird, with like a very suspicious look, like this dude is not right.
Oh,
If I remember correctly, you're careful, right, Stern?
Yes.
Wait,
All right, Stern.
Oh, wait.
When he opened his mouth, what you heard was "hello."
okay.
That's what you heard, Stern.
He's already saying hi.
Yeah.
Just I don't know what
So
he's
say
saying.
hi.
As Wisteria says hi, he says, "Oh." But Stern, you hear, "Oh, hello. It's good to meet you."
To meet you too.
Oh, Stern can understand what he's saying. Thank.
Oh.
like
What's your name?
he's like, and Stern, you hear him say, "My name is Joffrey. It's a pleasure to meet you all."
Joffrey, huh? My name is Stun.
Nice to meet you, Jeffrey. Nice to meet you, Jeffrey. Jeffrey? Jeffrey? Jeffrey.
I think Stern said Joffrey.
Jeffrey.
And he gives a curt little smile, and he beckons you all to go in.
Before you goes in.
Yeah, we're just heading on in to the bank.
As you all go in, there's multiple tellers there doing their job, all of them doing like regular stuff. You all go to like the
I
front
didn't say I
counter.
went in.
So you're gonna stay out? Wait, they stay outside?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay outside at the entrance since I literally have no money. Cause there's no point in me being in there.
You know, fair. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Because like I said, Matsu goes hunting once a month, and he uses all the money he gets to buy monthly supplies. So it's all gone the moment he goes buy stuff.
So, realistically, who's going first to convert all their money?
I will.
Alright. Everybody put their money conversions in the chat. Not chat, live show. Put all your conversions in live show. Like a converted.
Give me a sec. I look my pencil. Give me a second.
Just there. Crap, come on. There it is. Yeah, my head is screwed.
So they're converted into cash.
I'm doing that much.
That much? Into credits? Okay. And these are slugs.
Yep.
Oh. Hey, the conversion for slugs are one
how
for
it
one,
works.
actually. So yeah, that is just how much you're doing.
So I just get 10,000 credits.
The conversion for slugs, the same thing, apparently. I haven't looked at this calculator in a while.
I should probably get rid of the credits because those are technically already credits.
Well, no, they just have the same conversion
Mama
rate.
pencil. Give me the name table.
They have the same conversion rate. They're not the same thing.
If the euro and the American dollar were exactly the same, you'd still use them for separate things.
Yeah.
True.
Like, there will be some stores here that only take credit, and some stores here that take all currency. That's why Henriette suggested you all convert it to credits. Now, do you want all of this converted into credits? Stern?
Yes.
Alright.
But I don't regret this.
I don't
You're
think you will.
converting credits back into credits.
Well, no, I'm not counting that. Clearly.
Okay.
Hold on for a bit. I'm gonna put the Be Right Back screen.
Do, 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 do.
No.
Just start playing the Kahoot song on the Be Right Back screen.
Play the Dead by Daylight menu song.
Oh my word.
Suddenly, pineapples.
You could count a story as a pineapple.
Huh?
Yeah, spikes, you know.
The only thing you don't have
Alright.
is slugs chaotic. Apparently. What, did Stern give them all to Kitson?
No.
What all to me?
Okay. You converted slugs into credits, and if this is all the money Stern has that Chaotic put in the chat, then the only thing he doesn't have is slugs, so I made a joke asking if Stern gave all of the slugs to Kitson. Because that just sounded kind of funny, but I guess I thought it was funny.
Suddenly pineapples. This is why grenades are nicknamed pineapples.
No, I think this is why pineapples are nicknamed grenades. Because when you blow one up, the thorns act like a shrapnel.
Here's hoping that
Not
here's hoping that friggin' the only event freaking be so severe freaking might only be Wisteria accidentally killing someone freaking that gets too close.
Yeah, it's happened before.
It's happened many times, apparently, from y'all told me.
I still have no idea what the heck happened. And then the moment they left with a guy, I decided to take a freer and that ended up being a crater. I still have no idea what happened there.
Okay.
That's,
Yeah, I have no idea. No, seriously, I have no idea what the heck happened.
Yeah, he did it all to himself.
There.
I still remember when Wisteria hugged Matsu. Joker made me roll, and Matsu knew that the hug killed him, and
Normal.
he
That's
just
all the time.
embraces it like, yeah, I'm gonna die here. So be it. I'll soon join the gods.
Born in Valhalla!
Yeah, if you die near Wisteria, you're just going straight to Valhalla.
Gonna give her a little Viking hat. Help me, I will find a way. I will find a way that Wisteria, if she does die, she will have a Viking hat.
Hey!
I mean, if you who can talk to Holly or Matsu, maybe you could maybe they can introduce you to Alu, and she could get a crazy strong Viking hat.
What if we're starting to split it on? But I do not promise that 6 won't be going out of it by the end of it.
You managed to
Okay, why was it there?
Oh, I heard Steve screaming again. Is he back? Did he hug Wisteria?
Please. I want to wait for me to hug you.
Okay, here's another one.
Did Joffrey did Wisteria hug Joffrey? Wait, did you play Here Comes the Sun?
Yeah.
that
Oh,
was Matsu when Wisteria hugged him. I
That'd be a
see
good
the
one to use
light.
last
Here
one, yeah.
comes the sun. Doo, 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 doo.
And that was fired a nuke at the ants.
Oh.
EDF.
I am back.
Okay.
So right now I'm converting all your money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thought you would have finished it by now. You were gone for hours.
Shut up, Darren. No one likes a smart ass, Darren.
I don't.
Yeah. Well, just be glad Matsu isn't as smart as.
Who's that beeping sound?
I think there's a bomb in your room. Give a fuck, give a fuck, he don't give a fuck. Oh wait, I probably shouldn't have sung that.
Probably.
My bad, Joker.
I'll get monetized because of you. Just take it out of your pocket.
That's funny. I don't get paid.
Yep. Yep. Sounds messed up, but like, hey, let's be
Y'all,
honest.
y'all saw this firsthand. Y'all heard it firsthand. He's not paying me. It's all good. I didn't even ask to be paid, so I'm just doing this for the fun of it. If I somehow do get paid, then surprise, surprise, I'll probably just end up trying to transfer the money back to Joker.
Most likely.
Yeah, because it's like, I didn't ask to be paid, Joker. Thank you very much, but no, take it back.
You can.
You probably need it more than I do.
I return. What universe? I know not. There's hoping it's not the universe where Astoria creates a green hell unintentionally.
You are outside.
Why is everything green?
Is everything a dream? That's
Welcome
my
to
heart.
hell. Oh crap! Not again.
Well, damn.
Well, I got a question.
This is how much money Stern fully has. Wait, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Please don't be only $2.
All of Stern's money combined. This is what do you have?
62,921 credits.
Is that a lot?
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
Yay! I'm good for monetary aid.
You can buy a lot of good shit.
Yeah. Question is, will I know what to get? Thanks again, by the way.
No problem.
Just hope this works out.
Can you get my door now?
And you guys could go to a store if you want.
Yes, please. I'm tired of being weak. Well, I misspoke
I don't know why,
badly.
but I really want to like insight some shit or investigate or roll an investigation because I feel like something bad's gonna happen soon.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, okay. Now we're gonna convert Wisteria's.
Here comes the sun.
Hang on.
There we go.
I will not get cursed out by a 4-year-old. Anyway, I'm back.
What have you been teaching your nephew?
But Joker, can I roll like an investigation check or something? Because I feel like something bad's about to happen. I don't know why.
Crazy. You feel like something bad would happen. Anyway, that's how many credits you have, Wisteria.
First thing we know, friggin' turns out Stern's mother lined the place with bombs.
Crazy.
Does Stern's mother hate him that much?
Yes.
What did
Yeah.
Stern do?
Exist.
Exist.
What a
That is why you're
terrible
saying
mother.
that.
Wouldn't
Wow,
freak-
I'm so sorry,
Wouldn't live up to
Stern.
family standards.
Wow, I'm so
And
sorry,
also-
Stern. Jeez.
And also, when he actually began to like it, freaking, he finally got his chance to get out.
Anyway, as you all are getting your money and everything, you all walk outside. Where do you decide to go? You can go to like the bodegas, you can go to like the shopping district, or you can go to like the bazaar.
Where can I buy some ore or a weapon?
Wait, sorry, you thinking, about coming with Matsu. He wants to get to know her new friend.
Hey,
I would
good
s-
friends.
I would
It is
say
not negotiable, by the way.
I don't know where Matsu's going yet. That being said, if you want ore, you would probably go to the bazaar.
I was gonna say that.
Bazaar for some material.
Where are you going, Matsu?
I'm gonna go hunting.
All right. Wisteria, you're going with Matsu to go hunting?
Not about the hunting. She just wants to get to know her new friend.
Yeah, you don't have to just participate in the hunting, but you can go with them.
Yeah, you don't have
Yeah.
to.
Sure, he might. Okay. She's down. Wisteria is down. She just wants to get her new friend, no matter what he's doing.
Okay, and where are you going, Stern? Are you gonna go with Kitson, or are you gonna go with Wisteria?
Where would be the best place to get weapons forged? Or made? Proved?
The bazaar.
Ah,
Is it
Yeah,
the bazaar or
But
bodegas?
if you really want the best, you would have to somehow figure out a way to find that Alu's shop without having like god blood in it. So
Yeah, you there's a chance you can,
in other
you can
words,
find it. Yeah, but there's a chance for you to find it without God blood. It's not big. Just let you know that right now.
I'm not sure, not sure about my likelihood, freaking, of getting anything from Alu.
Yeah, but you could ask Matsu about it, and that could increase your chances, since technically he would live near it or still live at the shop.
But yeah,
But that's
I-
entirely up to you. Sir.
yeah. So where are you going? You going with Kitson, or are you going to go to one of the bodegas to try to see if you can find something?
I'm gonna go ahead and not take chances. I guess go to the bazaar. Here's hoping that there's something very worthwhile.
Okay. As you and Kitson are walking to the bazaar, you notice an extra set of footprints, and the both of you look over. You see Saber next to you.
I don't know. I don't like that. I knew it. Something bad was gonna happen.
Anyway,
Familiar.
Oh no, Saber's a friend.
Oh, okay.
Saber looks at you all, basically like nods his head, and he looks at Stern and he says, "So, how'd the burst mode do?"
To be honest, I hope that I can do that again. Only this time, I hope that, well, let's just say that family issues need solving.
Yes. The reason I had to do it the way I did was because I needed it to be a surprise. I can't. Someone's been play into that.
Basically, what you're saying is, if they don't know what the future holds, we have a slight advantage.
Yes, I want to test that. The fact that you were able to use it fully without any interruptions means I was right. So, even though they can block us from seeing the future, we can also block them from manipulating it.
Just, question becomes, how do we block them?
No idea yet. Also, Stern, it's probably best if I actually teach you how to use the burst mode in general. In layman's terms,
Yes.
whether it's the power above game, I'm just gonna say it's above game so it's easier to understand. You need 3 soul links to use this at any point. This takes up your battle gear slot and your shield slot. The only thing you would have left is your held item if this is equipped. It does give you a passive shield increase, so that's also still good. So like the +3 that you get from shield, you keep that no matter as long as it's equipped.
+3.
Is it +4 on that one? I
Oh,
don't
it's
remember which
+4.
one. I think that one has the +4.
My sheet here still says +4.
Yeah, that one has the +4. Look, Stern, there's a lot of burst modes. I'm gonna let you know this right now. I can't remember what all of them do.
Understandable.
But that's basically how it works. Saber's giving you the rundown of what your burst mode essentially is. A gold burst mode, also known as a natural burst mode, is a burst mode made from the essence of like a hero or a great event. This burst mode is called the Hercules burst mode because it was made by Hercules. In this timeline, Hercules was a monster in the past, a mythical monster that basically carried the world on his back.
Was he a turtle?
No idea, personally. The funny thing about time travel, we can't really go back in time that well. We can go forward, but not really back.
That makes sense. You might accidentally change the course of events.
And why would you care about that?
Anyway, there's also the butterfly effect. You don't ever want that to happen, actually. Timelines and things
I've heard
changing
well about
drastically. Very odd.
I mean, it really depends on how you go about it.
Darren, you are not in this scene.
Okay, my bad. I didn't know because you said everyone saw them.
No, I said these two saw it.
Okay, so then that means okay. My bad.
Also, don't question the Time Lord,
I
Darren.
thought we were still. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I thought we were still in front of the bank.
Anyway, you're good, Darren. Anyway.
Yeah.
As you all pretty much start going towards like the bazaar, like Saber looks at you all. He's like, "So what are you guys trying to buy?"
I'm just looking for some material to get a new weapon.
A new weapon
Or
made, or,
just
or a new weapon, or
new weapon
or- Oh, interesting.
or upgraded. I don't know if I could upgrade my weapon. It's like I hold up my katana to him.
Tommy made that.
Yes.
He starts holding it. He's like, "This is weird. Why would he give you a katana that's slightly weaker than a regular katana?"
For self-defense and training, I think.
No, Tommy's not stupid. And he doesn't care about self-defense stuff. That he cares about actual destroying shit. He's one of the original harbingers of the war apocalypse.
Yeah, I choose not to try to understand him. It'll probably just confuse me too much.
Like, you watch his saber start swinging it, he's trying to figure it out.
I look around hoping he does not accidentally hit somebody.
Wait a minute. Tommy didn't give you this. He did not give you what I think he gave you. Hold on. You watch his saber pulls out a black vial. This is gonna be dangerous. And he just drinks it. He watches his whole body start being tainted and like turning black, and you watch his like red spikes start growing out of his skin.
I'm just keep standing here with Stern.
And then he stabs himself with the sword, and he goes back to normal. And as he takes it out, he's like, "Oh, why would he give this to a child?"
What did I just see?
Well, the child would like to know what just happened.
So he gave you a katana of pestilence.
Oh.
It has the ability to absorb diseases and sicknesses and status effects and give it to others.
Well, that would have been useful to know.
Also, if anyone finds out you have they try to rob you. They will immediately try to rob you and kill you for this. If we were not
that's not gonna go around bragging you have.
if we were not on Diamano, I don't think you having this would be a good idea. Watch his saber, like, hold on. And he start making a phone call, and he's like, "Hey, Tommy, I know you're like sad. Can we talk for a bit?" And he's like trying to like talk to him. And he watches like Saber's having no luck contacting him, and he's like, "Oh, whatever."
But would it work on the black bell monsters?
No.
No, their souls are destroyed.
Yeah, they're soulless monsters, and they're not. It's not a disease technically. It's just a thing. It's a parasite war.
It was something to take into consideration for the moment, but no, you're right.
Yes. If you guys get to the bazaar, what are you looking for to buy? If Saber's with you all.
I was hoping to get some hot iron.
Hot iron. All right.
Okay.
You start going to places actually about hot iron. They basically say, "Oh, if you want hot iron, you should talk to Ramon. Ramon has like a lot of like metals to like either dip or infuse with stuff."
So I go and look for Ramon.
Yeah, eventually you get to Ramon's. And what you see, hold on. Let me get one of the images. You see like a chubby dragon man. Like he's like around the same like size as you all. But like he's like clearly an older man. He's like, "Hello, my friends. What can Ramon do for you?"
I was wondering if you had any hot iron on hand.
Hot iron. All we have is hot iron. Hot iron, cold steel, charged copper. That's what we mainly do. Silver dipped, we do, but I'm pretty sure you don't want silver dipped.
Nah, not really.
And I'm going to show you the image of what Ramon is. This isn't Ramon himself. This is what his race is.
We looking live show?
Yep.
Yes.
That's more of an imp than a dragon.
Adorable.
Same size as Kitten, actually. Which for stage 1 is fucking huge.
Okay, so you have hot iron. That's good. My question is, should I get a new weapon forged or infuse my current weapon? I'm currently leaning towards getting a new weapon forged.
Guard weapon or dual wield weapon.
Not yet.
Does it have the dual wield capabilities?
The stats. Okay. There we are. Well, if I level up one more time, it will.
And I suggest getting another weapon to pair with that weapon.
Okay. So, like, right now I have a special made katana.
And I see your katana.
I looked at Saber before handing it over to him. I was like, carefully now.
Yeah, Saber eyes glow for a second, and he shakes his head. Yeah, you can do it.
I hand it over to Ramon.
And he's like, okay, ooh, nice weight. Ooh, this is a Tommy original. I remember Thomas. He was a good one. He's looking at it.
I'm sorry. Are you saying you're older than Tommy?
Yeah, we're around the same age. Me and Tommy.
Okay.
Let you know. Yes, you know this old man's still kicking.
I turned to Saber and just was like, how old is he? Tommy?
Oh, you don't. All right, you can't tell how old Tommy is. He looks very young. I just realized that. Yeah, he's kind of. He's like my dad's age, or my mom's age. No, wait, Tommy would be around. As Saber's thinking, he's like, no, yeah, he would be around my mom's age right now. And, or how should I say? You know, Holly's uncle or granduncle Schwartz and Sill's uncle, the one that died. Yeah, they're around the same. Him and Tommy are around the same age.
He does not look it.
Well, when you're a harbinger of the apocalypse, it's fair.
Touche. So, then I will get another weapon forged. Just see. What do I want?
If you get something that can be dual wielded, that would probably be best. Or something that doesn't have two-handed, so you don't have to. So you can only. So you be able to use
I'm just checking. Okay. What about a sparking dagger?
Sparking dagger made out of cold steel. Now that could be useful.
Hot iron.
Or hot iron. Ooh, yeah, that could be useful. Hold on, let me see how much that would cost. If you want me to make one of these, that would be 1,655 credits.
1,655, you said?
Yeah. If you wanted to be rush ordered, that would be double.
Duh. Oh no, there's no rush for me.
Alright. You should be able to get this in about 5 days.
Thank you, sir. 1,665.
No problem. And you, little friend, what can I do for you? And he look at you, Stern.
I was coming here for another weapon, and I've heard of in passing. I think it was called a sparking bow.
I have those, yes.
Okay, that's how much I'll have left.
Do you have any platinum to use with it?
Ooh, platinum.
Ooh.
What are you trying to kill?
If I said something, you'd probably wonder about the issues I have at home.
I don't care about issues you have at home. Everyone here has issues at home. But that doesn't answer my question. You don't just walk into a place and ask to buy platinum. I need to know who I'm giving it to, what I'm doing it for.
I could just say, Stern.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
I could just say what you're thinking, Stern.
Be honest. I'm
Your
looking
parents
to
are
go
evil
back-
and they need to die.
I was about to say, to be honest, I'm looking to kill my mother and father, and maybe some powerful enforcers and enslaved disaster beasts along the way. There's more to it. Let's just say I'm looking to cut family ties for good reasons.
Platinum is good, but it's an AoE attack. It's indiscriminate. Your friends can also be in danger from that. You know that, right?
I didn't.
All AoE attacks are indiscriminate usually.
Usually, AoE attacks are best for when you're on your own and desperate.
Or if you're very confident in your friend's abilities to escape it.
Oh, that's fair.
What benefits might Platinum exactly have for it, or the others?
Platinum doesn't give any other benefit besides AoE powers. Usually we give them to hunters for reasons of the fact that they're hunting big gnome or game or things with siege.
Only for hitting multiple adversaries?
Yes. What else did you think Platinum did?
Honestly, I've only heard so little in passing. I'm no expert on ore or the weapons here.
That's fair. Tell me, what are your parents like? What the ones you want to kill?
Well, one of them I already have good predictions on. Slime dragon. Bit of an aquatic one and more than just a brute. My mother, however, is much more clever.
I was gonna say cruel.
And to say insidious, that would be an understatement.
Yeah, a piece of paper and charcoal. I might be able to draw them.
He gives you one. Give me either a cool or a soul roll for that.
Gonna roll for soul. Wrong page again. Right page. Soul is 5.
Can't
Oh,
see that.
shit. Oh, God. Oh, my God, that is a massive fail.
I guess, yeah, if you take that, you could just take the XP if you want.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like, I can only use one of my current links because, like, the rest are going to my evolution.
That's fair. Unless you make more links, unless you
What?
are all your links full.
Let's see, I have 10 links.
Well, you tend to more. Just for who?
Saber. Saber or RE?
Eon. Anyway, what's happening in my background? What the hell?
No. And that will be a critical failure too. Let's see, what else I want to do? Yeah, just another negative link with Stern's mother.
Yeah, I figured everyone would have one.
Okay, so what do they individual link types do?
Individual links. You go
Yeah, like negative, positive.
hold on, let me just go back because I have to read them all verbatim. Let me show you. Okay. Positive link is when you feel like you have a favorite relationship with somebody. Basically, turns one of your D6 rolls into a 4 automatically. Neutral, nothing special, but you have some type of connection. The whole party can spin these to use a GM move. Negative. You get a -3. It's when you like either you feel like you wrong somebody or somebody annoys you or you just don't like them. And mentor and an apprenticeship, whether you're the mentor, whether you're the apprentice, that's the mastery link. Get a +10 on one of the rolls. putting this image down.
I can't see the map. Anyone have a link to go see it?
There's no current map right now.
Good, because I'm gonna use the links I have with Stern's parents, which is to each turn my rolls into a D4 or a 4.
Are they positive?
They're negative. Oh no, they're negative. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm a dumbass.
I was really confused. I'm like, what? Why do you have positive links from Stern's parents?
I'm a dumbass. I misremembered.
He's trying to take my job.
So I was more concerned. I'm like, why do you have positive links?
I'll use a link with Saber. A positive link from Saber and a positive link from we'll have to take Holly.
Right.
Excuse me, I might be a little bit of a dumbass.
As you draw them and they look a little bit better, he's like, I don't know. I've never seen this one, but he looks at Stern's father. He's like, I fought him before. Yes.
Dang it.
That would be no surprise. He's often out much more than her.
It's a long time ago, during one of the Great Wars. I fought him. I was but a young recruit.
Oh,
Fresh
I've heard all about
dawn.
his.
It was terrifying. If I didn't
He's
have
told me
this, I'd
plenty
be...
of his stories.
Yeah, he's like, if I didn't have this, I'd be in danger. And he shows, like, he has, like, a golden burst mode around his neck. It looks similar to what Stern's is, but different.
That
Burst is it?
He looks at it, he's like, yeah, this is called a Helios burst mode. You can't really find too many of these in the wild. I nearly died trying to stay alive with this.
Even narrow survival is still survival.
Anyway, let's get to working on that compound bow you wanted.
Sparking bow.
Sparking bow. That's what it was. I forgot what it was.
I believe there was also some qualities to add to it, improving or adding things to it, such as double strike.
You want to add stuff to it? Okay.
Yes. I'm not sure if the platinum might be the best of choices, though.
Hitting twice on an AoE attack, not knowing if your friends would be alive after the second hit.
Yes, that's why I'm starting to second guess.
Do you have a book on materials we can look at real quick?
Yes, I do.
I ask him.
And he starts to bring out a book. The things that he has on hand specifically is obsidian, aluminum, iron, steel, bronze, silver, gold, ivory, porcelain, gold obsidian, and Valkyrie metal.
I'm posting
Ooh.
or explaining.
Valkyrie's gonna cost.
I'm posting or explaining what those ores actually add.
Quick question, how much does a Valkyrie medal cost? I ask him.
Oh, it would basically be triple the price of whatever you're buying.
And
You'll
you're
have-
buying a sparking bow. You could probably afford it, actually.
In a minute. Hey, I just explained that the AoE thing is a freaking optional activatable quick action thing.
Everything is optional.
I thought
Well,
it-
mostly everything is optional. I'm just explaining the fact that like I don't want you to be like, oh yeah, I use the AoE, not realizing that you're just gonna be hitting your friends.
Definitely gonna have to ask often freaking how close they are. The question is,
It does
Question
double
is-
harm to predators and disaster beasts. Valkyrie metal.
and, is there a post for what ores do? Or maybe the guy could explain it in game?
I'll just give you images of with the words on it. Hold on, I'll just make a post down here.
Yeah.
Okay. Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola.
Put them in live chat. I guess role play until I get all the images done.
Okay, so I have the list right here, but since I'm technically reading from the book and the thing, it's like if you turn it to battle gear, like the bow, double the harm to predators and disaster beasts. Added to held item or shield, it nullifies sound attacks or effects. Stern?
Hang on. I'm looking at ones that were just put up. Oh, there's another page. Never mind. Are these the options?
No, I was giving you just all of them, so you can read them.
There's the other one. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure he listed off more than just those.
Yeah.
Old obsidian. Ebony, ivory. Black gold. Black gold, black gold. I think I read about that somewhere. And it's just a book you have on the materials you got right now?
These are the materials I have at the moment.
I'm
He's like-
actually talking in game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
that's what he's saying in game.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, that makes sense. Is there any rare materials you know about that you can tell us about?
Well, not really. These are the only materials that I personally know about or have confirmed exist.
There's
Okay.
your cursor at one part.
Oh, that's okay. Black gold is used in.
It's already taken part of the black gold stuff. So you can't really have a black gold sparkling battle gear.
Yeah. Or ivory.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can just ignore the stuff on black gold and ivory for the time being. Stern.
Wait, what?
So these are the materials this Ramon has. This fine gentleman.
Well, no, these
But
are
from what I'm reading
no,
here.
I gave you all the materials. That's why I was starting with a list of all the materials.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want specifically, again, let me tell you, I could tell you exactly what Ramon has. He has obsidian, aluminum,
Go ahead
iron,
and tell me
steel.
what he has.
He has obsidian, aluminum, iron, steel, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, ivory, porcelain, sunstone, gold obsidian, and Valkyrie metal, and cold steel and hot iron, and charged copper.
Okay.
So what are you doing, Stern?
Making a decision.
I think I'll go with the platinum. The things I could freaking choose from. It's I just hope that I'm making the right decision.
Well, as long as you aim it towards the enemy while we're behind you.
They don't get mind controlled.
Well, I think Stern made his decision.
Alright, and I'm looking for the sparking bow now. And he's getting the price for everything. Alright. And you want it to be made out of platinum. So double the price.
$4,000?
4,000. Yeah. It's made out of platinum. So yeah, double the price plus it's the price of here. Which should be an extra 1,000. And you wanted to add dual wield to it as well? I mean, not dual wield, double strike?
Yeah, double strike.
Okay, yes. And that would be 1/4. Oh, it's 1/3, 1/3.
How many pluses am I allowed to give it
That would be, you could get it with +1 currently.
Ah,
By the way, the +1
plus
will
one
go.
too.
The +1 will go into the same price as like your double strike, because those are the same thing. Basically, when getting an upgrade, you get 2 upgrades from a professional. So basically, the price that you're paying for double strike is the same exact thing. It's like you're also able to get +1 for that.
Hey,
So basically 2 in
you know
1.
what would the price tag be?
That's 5,666 credits. So yeah, this is how many credits your stuff costs. Shopping episode. Did not think we were good here.
Yeah, don't tell me it's over 50 million.
5,666.
Ugh, that's partially cursed.
You're buying cursed material.
Is that the actual price? I'm a little surprised.
Probably made a dent in your finances.
Yeah, a dent.
Of his 60,000 items.
And you watch as he asks you, Stern. By the way, because he's getting ready to start producing your guys' stuff. He also tells you it's going to take you about like a week as well. So he's like, by the way, what is your current weapon?
Well, I think you know about making packs, yeah? Yes.
Packs? What's that? He asks about what are you talking about?
Well, it's this. Just materializes the shotgun.
Oh, that's interesting. Just like a semi-regular shotgun, but you could just materialize that out of nothing.
Part of a little gift from my patron.
Hmm. Okay. And he's like heating up the hot iron and everything like that. And the mold's ready. Well, I hope you all enjoy your time here. And don't forget, whenever someone asks you where you got your weapon, tell them Ramon made it. And he's basically gesturing to his shop and everything.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Much appreciated.
As we head over to Wisteria and Darren now. You all are in one of the forests right now.
I might still be going to buy things.
Alright. Okay. Let's see here. So I guess I roll investigate then.
Yes, roll an investigation.
And it's a 2d6, right?
Yep, 2d6 plus whatever your investigation is.
6.
I've been doing this for years and I'm still not very good at it.
That's crazy.
I've been doing this since I was little. My investigation is only 1. Wait, no, shit. Wait, no, that's a different. Never mind. Continue on.
As you look, by the way, you gain a point of EXP, Darren.
Okay.
Yeah, just make sure you remember what your EXP is next to your name and stuff.
Yeah, I saw where it was. I was actually looking at my character reading stuff when you said that.
Yeah. Darren, you have no idea where you are. You realize you're now lost.
Damn.
Wisteria is just following with a smile on her face.
Well,
No? Are you hunting?
yeah, I am.
So, can I help a little? Maybe?
I mean, if you want to. Alright, there we go. Better roll. 7. What are we now?
No, not with her. She gets us all the time. Do you like have her back? Just follow her and wait a minute back and you'll get it back eventually.
Yeah.
Just
Wisteria, are you giving him the help action basically?
Yeah.
Alright, what's your investigation? You're cool.
-1.
Uh-oh.
So
Oh no.
She wants to help.
But I actually activate
My move of hyperfixation because he wants to because the specific once he has on is there and because he wants to make my friend get to know him better. So she's already hyperfixating on him and with get a +4 roll. No, I mean
she's using
my move
hyperfixation.
I never use it.
Yeah.
I heard that part. I heard
Which meant
something
you
roll.
get a
Yeah.
+4.
Oh, okay.
Well, hold on. I just realized on a mixed success you lose 5 hard.
What?
Wait, hold on. So if Darren fucks up, he could probably lose life. Wait, I'm reading this now. Yeah, hyperfixation, you get a +1 to, you get a +4 to a roll, Darren, so you can re-roll that with a +4.
Okay. And if I
So-
fuck up, I lose life.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a +5.
Damn. Well, okay. So first of all, it's a critical success. So
Nice.
gain 2 more points of EXP. Darren.
Nice, I'm already almost halfway there.
So Darren, basically, as you're looking around with Wisteria, eventually Wisteria points you into a specific direction, and you see, a gnome that's big enough for some game, basically, something you could sell really quick.
Oh, that'll do. To instantly cast Dust Storm.
Great. That's great.
So we all must make a cool roll.
I can't believe you just.
You gotta make a cool roll.
That's crazy.
Me too?
Yeah, you
Yes.
as well.
Me, you, and the gnome all have to make a cool roll. Is hyperfixation still active, or is it only for that one roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering that too. Is
Okay.
it still active or was it just for that one roll for me?
Yeah, I think it's for that run roll. Oh, great. So the gnome has a mixed
Okay.
success.
So I still get the +4.
Yeah, I said once a day.
Oh, it's a once a day? Yeah. You get the +4.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay,
Wisteria,
so-
Wisteria fails.
Sorry, Wisteria, you are now blind for a turn.
It's crazy. As Wisteria, you see as
Yeah.
you're like in the middle of a dust storm and you cannot see anymore.
Oh,
But good news is, since you are also Earth, you will take no damage.
oh, really?
So it's glass. It's just like glass going into your eyes and you're just okay with it.
Really?
But
Yeah.
but she's Earth, so she takes no damage.
Yeah, I know, but this still doesn't. Just because you take no damage doesn't mean what's happening isn't happening.
Yeah, but also since I used that before the fighting began,
Yeah.
would that
So it-
also mean that technically now at the start of the round they take a 1d8 plus, I think what was it, +4 harm at their turn?
Yeah, they would. So, I started our turn to take 1d8.
+4.
+4.
Come on, max damage. Yes, let's go.
Yay!
Is it? Man, what the fuck? Currently has 38 health left.
All right.
Currently, it's thrashing around. I'm gonna make a roll, see if you can figure anything out.
All right.
Nope. Your turn, Darren.
All right. So then, I think after my turn, Wisteria should no longer be blind. I don't know.
Return the man. She does nothing to start. He wasn't
Mhm.
a pretty.
Alright.
He does.
Does it say 3 turns or 3 rounds, Darren?
I'm going to no. Okay, so it only says that the blind condition for 1 round.
Yeah, the blind condition is for 1 round. Yes. So at the end of
Okay.
Wisteria's
But that's
turn is when she's not blind anymore.
Okay. And then I'm going to charge forward and use Heat Fang. So I get a +1. And that also doubles the harm dice.
Well, roll to hit first.
Okay, so I gotta roll a hit. Yeah. Kinda. It'll just be like 2d6 plus plus like my tough or something.
No. Do you have anything that increases your to hit?
The only thing that does is my sword, but I'm not using it.
Then you don't get no to hit then.
Okay. So just base 2d6. Got it.
Yep.
Six.
Nope.
Damn.
Wisteria, it is now your turn. You're currently blind.
Charge.
We're just gonna take a real while. And then I guess I don't know to see what he's doing. Then take it out. She doesn't want to do anything. She just wants to watch her new friend.
Alright. You feel something tapping on your head. It's like Matri tapping on you.
Oh, Matri? You wanna watch too? Okay.
No, it's looking at your eyes, basically, because you can't see. It's like tapping your eyes, like. And Matri's like asking, do you want him to fix it?
Aw, thanks, Matri.
Yeah. You watch as Matri starts glowing, and immediately Wisteria is covered in like an almost crystalline, like amethyst-like armor, and 4 wings sprout from your back as you are currently wearing crystalline goggles.
Ooh.
Baby! Oh, your face!
Wisteria cannot be affected by the
Got too
blind
excited
condition.
again.
Yes. Wisteria cannot be affected by the blind condition currently.
So now she can see.
Yes.
We're sorry. You have to get about that. You don't want to die flying right now.
When you lift off the ground, you can fly. You now have the flying feet as well. I would say, like, you turn around, you just watch like Wisteria fly for the first time. You're like, she can't. You're like, no, I know she can't fly. How the fuck did she lift off the ground? Like at first you're like, oh wait, she can fly. Wait, no, she can't fly. You know she can't fly.
The most dangerous creature in the world, and she's just
Can now
immortal.
fly.
Dangerous but cute.
Alright, I think it's still Wisteria's turn, so.
And now Wisteria's gonna to go inside by flying. She's gonna fly around for a little bit. Just having fun.
Yeah, Wisteria flies around for a little bit, comes back into place, and she's just like hovering over the area. And you hear inside of your of your ear, Wisteria, carpet bomb them.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Wait, which one?
I know for a fact it's one of the gnomes, and they're mad because I used Dust Storm and Wisteria got blinded because of it.
What? It couldn't be.
It definitely is, you asshole.
I'm gonna say this.
If you like, I gotta get my bomb. Specifically the numb. I'm gonna try to use a stun seed on the numb.
Yeah, you can use the stun seed.
Yeah, I want to use it.
Alright.
Specifically on the numb.
Alright, what you say? I can hear you.
On the numb.
Yeah, on the gnome? Yeah, you can use it on the gnome.
It doesn't say. I don't think. I don't remember if it says. Normally 6, I think.
Yeah, hold on, let me see. I'm trying to see if you need to roll to hit on stun seed real quick. Or if you just do it. Because that might be one of the attacks you just do. Okay. Yeah, you just do it and they have to make a roll.
Okay. I just rolled it.
No, not you. You don't have to hit. You just do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, stun seed is one of those attacks that you just do, and this person has to make a roll to and fail, and fucking fail. And now that you can choose, you can choose to stun them or paralyze them, whatever you want to do.
Stun them.
All right. They're now they cannot do anything on their next turn. Basically, you get rid of all their like quick action stuff. I think it's their main action too. Hold on, let me see.
Paralyzed, they can't move, which always gets rid of everything.
Yep. No. Yeah. Damn. It can't run anymore. It's not. No. She's stunned it. She's stunned it. So it
No,
loses.
she stunned it.
Yeah. It loses quick action, which it needed, and it loses mobile, which it had.
Okay.
So he can't run for you all now.
Joker, just be quiet. I'm just kind of upset with myself. I keep forgetting I have something, and I don't use it.
Open the turn order, they're gonna take more damage. It's 1d8 plus 4 right there.
1d8 plus 4, yes.
Yeah, you would happen to have Merciless, would you?
I do.
You realize Merciless is a
Oh, it's
passive,
when
right?
you inflict harm, period.
Yeah.
I know it's passive, but I thought it was only when I do an actual attack. I didn't know it would be something for like this. So yeah, you take an extra 1d6 harm, ignoring shield.
So they take.
Because I'm not level 6 yet. But I am very close.
So they take 1d8 plus 1d6 plus 4.
Yes. If I was level 6, it would have been 2d6, but yeah, I'm close. Anyways, 1d8 plus 1d6 plus 4.
Damn.
7. Damn.
It's crazy you got low damage like that.
So you're at 31.
Yep.
Quick math.
It's now the beast's turn. They're gonna. The only thing they can't do is charge forward and attack. Good, well, they're not blind anymore. Actually, they're not blind anymore. So they can't pick a target.
They were
They're
never
gonna,
blind.
Yeah, I forgot about that. They're gonna attack. Yeah, they're not gonna attack the flying giant. I feel like that's just a smart move.
Yeah, that would
They're
be a
just-
smart move.
They're gonna attack you. Yeah, mixed
Nine.
success. So do you want to parry it or do something else? Because you can parry it, grit
I
your
don't
teeth.
think I
You
can parry. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna grit my teeth and take it. Because I have pain point.
Mm.
Dun, dun, dun.
When you get your teeth, you get a +2 to your next roll.
Okay.
So you're gonna take the damage. but
So I
you're
could
still
just
get
add
+2.
that to my hit.
Yeah, you can.
The +2, I can just add to anything.
Yeah, you can add any, just whatever roll you do next.
Okay, got it. Alright. Alright, let's do it. Come on! Hit me!
Well, damn. Let me get the damage first. You a little too hyped to get hit. Like,
No,
it's-
that was actually Moxie trying to antagonize him. Like, hit me!
I was about to say, like, now he just thinks you're a pervert.
Jeez.
What else is he supposed to think? Like, you're
The feral
yelling
creature.
this- Like, what else is he supposed to think? Like, what you yelling
Hit
this
me,
thing?
you weak ass, no! Hit
You're
me!
yelling these obscenities at him. Like, we're just gonna think you're a weirdo and a pervert. What else would he think? You're clearly not in your right state of mind.
Also,
Okay.
Harmer's very weird because it says full harm D4, okay harm you deal D8, but my thing gives me extra 10, so I'm a little bit above full harm, but it still says okay next to it, so I'm confused on that. I guess
What do
if
you
I
mean?
even take one single bit of damage, okay, so on pain point, full
Yeah.
harm I deal an extra D4. Well,
Correct.
technically my full harm is 70, but thanks to Spartan, no, yeah, thanks to Spartan, I have temporary 10 health at all times.
Well, it's
So
once a
it's
day.
80 instead. It doesn't say that. It just says plus 10 temporary health harm at all times.
Yeah, all time though.
That's all
but
it says.
It's temporary heart doesn't recharge, so it's literally just daily.
Okay, so it's only daily. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. But next to it, under harm, it just says okay. So I'm thinking, if I even take a single point of damage, that just means I go from D4 to D8.
No. Hurt is a stage of life. If you go onto the second page,
No.
where it says data and stuff at, right? You can see
I know,
your
but
harm
this is
levels.
just all about harm.
Yeah, but these are your
Yeah,
harm.
I
These are
know.
these are your harm levels. So hurt, okay, stuff like that.
Yeah, I know that. But I'm just saying, because okay harm, I deal a D8, but it also says that full harm, I deal an extra 4.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm talking about that, the okay, because
Yeah. Okay, it's
full harm, I'm thinking 70 out of 70. Okay. But this just says two different things. So I was like, okay, so full harm is 70 out of 70. If I take a single point of damage, I'm still at okay harm. I just deal an extra D8 now.
You're confusing me, but I'm just gonna say yes for now.
Okay,
We'll just explain.
I'm gonna
We'll just have to explain
send
this a
you
bit.
what pain point says.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we can just read this, fully read this
Then you
after
can
the
read it on your
session.
own. Yeah. Alright. So anyways, where's the damage?
We're trying to get the damage. I'm trying to see how much damage it does.
Alright.
11 damage.
11.
Minus your shield.
Shield. 2, so I take 9.
Alright. It is now your turn again, Wisteria.
Huh?
I don't really know anything. We started just watching. I'm doing around while flying. She wants to fly, she's like a little bit. She has no idea how this is gonna let. I'm so lonely that she has this battery. And getting this up until then she's gonna just fly around a little.
Wow. Anyone else understand that?
Is
Not
that just
really.
gonna fly around?
She's flying around.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's just gonna use her turn just to fly around, do nothing.
Yeah.
She's
You
having
watch.
fun.
Yeah, as you're
Okay.
like flying around, you hear a feminine voice in your head. It's so good to see you flying. You're now in the air with us for once.
Really? Well, yeah, it's really fun.
And then you hear the male voice again. You hear the male voice again. And he's like, charge into the gnome. Crush it beneath your feet.
Jeez. What if your nose definitely have an issue? I'm 100% believing that it's your gnome. The feminine voice is definitely someone else, but the man one telling this stuff is definitely probably Andrew.
That's like this. I 100% faith that is battery. I don't know about this.
You ask who the voices are.
Be better.
You ask who the voices are.
We're gonna, yeah, one. She has a feeling. She's gonna.
I'm gonna use group to ensnare it. She's gonna use group to try to ensnare the gnome. I'm a little to basically keep it in place. And she's mostly because she does not want to fully take away the firearm skill. She knows better. She has her friend.
Okay.
She doesn't know the skill, so
Yeah. So I guess roll. Yeah, I guess roll to hit. You hit. Damn. If you didn't stun it last time, this would have been a harder roll.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so you hit it. It does do your 1d6 plus. Wait, is it 1d6? Yeah, it is. It's 1d6 plus. No, it's not plus anything. Well, it is plus something, but you don't know what that plus is yet. Wisteria, are you going for lethal or non-lethal? That's the question you hear inside your head.
I don't want to kill them for Aaron.
So non-lethal?
No, just keep it in place for long enough because I don't want to kill cell.
Yeah. When you think about lethal, it's like there was you hear a weird rushing sound and like, nope, that's not normal. And then you go back to non-lethal and you just shoot a green beam at the ground and it just ensnares this monster. Yeah, roll one.
That's a chest!
Roll 1d6 for damage, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Without modifiers?
Without modifiers, because yes, it basically does only. God damn. No, it's 1d6, but you roll a 6, so that'll be 6 damage. Oh no, you have siege.
Okay.
You would be rolling 2d6. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh god, you do. I just keep kidding how much damage you do. Why? You're like level 3.
Because
I have no
she's
idea.
the
Yeah, things like this. I mean, you're the one who would take off you also well away without rolling that one time. I think it can happen like this.
Ah, I keep forgetting how much damage you do. There was also siege and there was the incident. Fucking police, man. I keep forgetting that. So, 1. Yes. 24 life. Start of the round. It's gonna take 1d8. No, this is the start of the round. Oh wait, no. Wait, yeah, I did skip you. Yeah, so it's your turn then.
Yeah, you skipped me entirely.
I did not realize I skipped you. Cause I was like, damn, that's crazy. Your turn, Derek.
Alright. It's gonna be probably a C, but I'm gonna use Heat Fang again.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, you hit.
Tough. I have Siege. So I guess that I do 2d6. And since it's Fangs, I'll do double harm dice. So I should double. 26 damage.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, you finish it.
Yeah, because of my hard-headed, I deal double the harm dice as long as the attack is in an AoE. Nice.
Yeah, so yeah, you basically you end it, and
Damn.
and you're using like heat fang, right? As basically like
Yeah.
you make a funnel with like your pressure alone. You make a funnel in the middle of a sandstorm. So there's just a clear area where the gnome finally sees you, and you just bite down, cracking its neck. And there's all just instead of blood splatter, there's literally just a flame excreting from your mouth as it like cauterizes the wound, so it can be bloodlet later.
Nice.
Ew. I
Yeah.
love how descriptive he is.
Moxie just pulls out rope, ties up the gnome, like, just ties up the hands and feet together, picks it up and starts walking back. Now I gotta go eat.
I'll tell you how much money you get.
That was fun.
Anyway, as you and Darren's character start traveling through the forest to get back to town, like I guess do you want to pick him up to fly, Wisteria?
Huh?
Do you want to fly back to town or walk with Darren's character?
Both are really tempting.
So here's the thing: you can just pick Darren's character up and fly with him.
Actually, yeah. I want to take out Darren and fly him back to town. Town with them, but he doesn't know.
Yeah. So yeah, you just pick him up and start flying back to town. And you hear the female voice is like, "Oh, you're giving him a ride. That's good." And then you hear the male voice, "Push him off. Drop him in the ocean."
I'm not gonna do that.
But why?
Or the devil on your shoulder.
Cause he's a friend. And you don't know that's a friend.
He's your friend. It's the male voice says that.
Yep. But he's still a friend.
And Joseph Max gonna love.
He's not saying, the male voice isn't saying anything out of respect for you. And that's about it. Eventually we go back to Stern and Kitson as you guys are going shopping.
Yes.
So where are you guys going now?
I'll see.
So there's a bunch of places here. You guys got money. As Saber's like, you guys got any held items, other shields or whatever you want, you know? Get what you need.
I'm thinking, I'm looking at the list of what I want to think.
Didn't the Huntick Academy pay you guys for your missions?
Did you, though?
I believe they did.
Well, you could check how much you've been paid recently by rubbing your Huntick badge.
I'm gonna rub my Huntick badge real quick.
As you rub the Huntick badge, you realize you still have a pending transaction that you've never accepted.
I wish people would tell us this stuff more often.
Above game, I gave you all money and none of you added it to your character sheets, and I found it out after looking at all of your character sheets.
I don't remember that. I'm sorry.
I had to
That
go
was
back.
correct.
I had to go back to the episode and see how much money did I actually give you guys. So everybody should have 850 extra credits. So you don't have much, but it's still a good enough number.
Eight 35 plus 850. Okay, made an adjustment, I believe. Okay, Stern, where can we go to buy something?
As you're walking around, you see a bunch of just places. There's places that sell all types of things.
See. Armor.
Not sure how armor would fit for me.
So it'll fit somehow. That's how it'll fit.
But I guess I could fit into it. If you find that you don't have enough, I'd be willing to pitch in.
Bless you.
Let's see, I got
that.
about 9,000 credits. I'll be good.
I thought he exploded for a second there.
Do I look like Holly?
That's fair.
Well, almost.
You walk past like a bunch of seamstress and jewelers.
I'm gonna just like stop by one of the jewelers, just ask if they have anything that can help with protection.
Protection. Hold on, let me look what I got. I have this, and he showed you a necklace. It's a pretty necklace. It gives you +1 shield and -2 to hit you.
Okay.
So better. I suggest this. And he tells me, how much do you love this girl?
I think for a moment, I was like, a lot.
You say a lot as in like you actually do love her, or are you saying this for formality?
Like, I imagine it's been a few weeks and my character's grown to love her.
Well, you don't have to say you grow to love her. You might have grown to like her. You might even love everything about her. Who knows? I'm not forcing you into this.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying how my character is.
So yeah, if you're okay with this, then he brings out this. He pulls out 2 specific things. He pulls out a wedding ring, 2 of them, 1 red, 1 blue, and he says, "These rings are very special. The person holding the red ring can take no damage, no pain, no anything, but the person holding the blue ring takes all of it."
I don't know about. So the red ring takes no damage, and the blue ring takes the transfer damage.
Yes. Usually, soldiers give this to their wives when they're going into battle, just to make sure they're not hurt.
Okay. How much?
He's getting the price ready. That would be 1,500 credits.
100. I have that much. Okay.
He gives it to you. He then showed you the other thing. There's also this. And as he like slowly opens it, the box is like glowing a bit. He's like, and you're like, what the fuck is this? As it's like a weird medallion.
I squished it.
This is a protective charm against anything bad that could happen. In reality, it's a lucky charm. It just looks fancier than it's supposed to.
Ow. I glance to Saber to see how he reacts to it.
He's not amused.
Okay.
Yeah, Saber's not amused. He just looks bored of this.
I shrug and just like, how much is the lucky medallion?
2,000 credits. Saber looks at him like, "What the fuck are you What the fuck are you on about?"
You sure it's that much?
I'm positive. And Saber just looks at him like, I might shoot this guy.
It's like, I turn to Saber again just to read his face. Is like, I don't trust that.
Saber's basically like, you shouldn't, because it's a scam. And as he's trying to argue with Saber, Saber just like turns you all around, like, we're leaving now. You bought the ring, let's go.
I nod and just, thanks for the rings.
Come back anytime. It's Louise, by the way. You can buy anything from Louise.
Oop.
Yeah, as eventually you all...
I forgot a zero.
Yeah. Eventually, you all get ready to, like, start meeting up and everything. And you get a message, a letter from one of the birds. Kitson, it's Matilda, and she says she's coming to visit you on the island. She's gonna be by the teleporter.
I nod to Sable and Stern says, I'm gonna head on off towards teleportation stuff.
As your own business?
And as Kitson starts to leave, Stern, you hear Saber say, "So, how is your pact going?"
Be honest, no problems yet.
Honestly, if I saw you making a pact in the future, but I didn't know who you made the pact with. Knowing that it's Lydia now, I feel a little bit more comfortable.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright.
So I got 850 creds.
Yeah, you did. Well, no, you didn't. The others did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we didn't tell you. See how much you
I
got yet.
just saw that. Alright.
Yeah. So yeah, Saber looks at you. He's like, I didn't know. Now that I know you made the pact with Lydia, I feel a little bit more comfortable. Lydia's family friends, you see. It's good to have you be one of her soldiers. At least we know she's in good hands.
I can't say that she would be bad company either. Especially considering the family friends that I've met. At least I have some real ones. One of them I wish I never let know my parents.
I would like to tell you one thing. I can't spoil anything for the future for you, but sometimes in this world, your memories aren't your own. Sometimes in this world, there are usurpers as well. All I know is how this timeline works. That's where I am in the universe. For some reason, Stern, you're one of the anomalies.
An anomaly? Me?
Yes. So far, I've met a few anomalies in this generation. So far, the ones I've met are Kitson and you. At least those are the only ones you know of.
What could the universe see to be so special about me?
I don't know. Kitson is a constant, one of the heroes of the universe. There'll always be a hero no matter what he does. That is what he is at the moment. You, however, are interesting. Your future is plentiful. But in each future, you're strong. That's what's interesting about it. That's the only constant about you. You're an anomaly. You're not always good. You're not always bad. You're nothing and everything at the same time.
That is interesting. Though worrying.
Exactly. In every universe, you don't make a splash, but you're always in a specific position to do so. It's odd. Even in this universe, it was weird. You caught the eye of Avamato. That's not normal.
Not normal? I thought I was just lucky.
Maybe that's it. Maybe it is just luck. Who knows? Anyway, Stein, it was a pleasure meeting you again. As he starts to walk away, Stern, where are you gonna go?
Maybe some more of those shops. See if there's actually any armor. Otherwise, maybe friggin' vitamins or the gummies. I think I heard about those friggin' being good for buffs or stat bonuses, something.
Yeah. As you go to like one of the stores, like probably like a vitamin shop, to like start buying like some gummies and stuff, and you start getting some. A purple slime man walks up to you, and he's like, "Mind if we have a chat for a bit, kid?"
Excuse me?
Don't worry about it. You're excused. I just want to talk to you for a bit.
Just stay silent for a second before he agrees. Okay.
Yeah. Walk with me, talk with me, as he's like starting to walk with you. So before we get into this little chat,
not sure how much.
Before we get into this little chat, what is your opinion on the gods?
Mixed. If I were to be honest.
How mixed?
At all, I have no idea why I'm being chosen for these things.
Hmm.
I suppose it's better me than others. It's one thing I
Probably.
know. There are some that'll just beg for the position so they can get away with whatever they have in mind.
Hmm. That's an
Well
interesting
familiar
view.
with how
It's an interesting view you have.
I've seen enough of the darkest sides of others. Believe it or
Indeed.
not, I'm more thankful that I'm being chosen for the task rather than one of them.
Interesting. Hey, Stern, give me a cool roll, Stern, or a soul roll.
Likely won't be soul. And let's see. Gonna go with cool.
Alright.
2d6 plus 7 thanks to the bonus. I almost royally screwed that up.
Did you -7 by accident?
Plus and minus.
Well, then.
I don't even know what I was thinking.
Oh my god, is a critical.
Yeah, Stern,
Ow.
you ain't seen this evolution of a monster before. Actually, you ain't seen a monster like this at all before. At first you thought he was a slime similar to you, but you're like, no, wait, what the fuck are you? As you're looking at him up and down, and you're like, he's not anything you've seen before, actually. As you're starting to realize, wait a minute. What's that weird aura around him? What is... And now you're realizing you're talking to a god, Stern. As he realizes your recollection, he's like, oh, looks like I've been found out.
Who are you?
I go by Thors, god of fate. And today I'm playing favorites.
God of fate?
Yeah.
I was told about you.
By
The way you give your favor is more than a little fickle.
It is. I hate mostly all mortals, if you didn't know.
I can tell.
But in particular. But not you. Your mother was a happy accident. That just happened.
Wait. What?
Your mother was an accident. Basically.
Accident?
Well, of course. I ended up getting the two wrong people together and ended up giving birth to your mother.
Knowledge she has. I didn't think it could be to. I always thought she was just some kind of. What went on?
I got the two wrong people together. For some reason, it was like, whenever I was trying to get your original grandparents together, it's almost like somebody was interfering. And in turn, I ended up getting your mother ended up being born. in reality, you were supposed to be born before her. Somehow your souls got mixed up in reincarnation.
Are you saying that we're different souls in each other's bodies?
Theoretically, yes.
I was going to be.
And in turn, your father was never supposed to meet your mother at all.
I think I almost became.
Anyways, you're focused on the wrong thing. I basically came to offer you something.
What is it?
I wanted to offer you your memories back from your previous life, as due to part of our deal.
A deal.
It's complicated.
One thing I found out.
I'm just
One thing I
uploading.
found out. You won't.
He's talking. He's like, I'm just trying to uphold my part of the deal. That's it.
Your part.
Yes, you've already completed your part a long time ago. I'm here to complete my part so our deal can be finished.
And give me back my memories.
They won't come back all together, but they'll start coming back. As he puts his hand on your head. And and you just feel like, have you ever been on like dialysis or had your blood pumped?
Once.
Imagine
Dialysis, though.
Imagine that happening to you. That's how it feels right now.
That was. What was that?
That was the other you waking up. Now that I've completed my deal, we will never see each other again. At least. But for future references, don't say I didn't warn you. This was your idea and your plan. I did nothing. Don't come after me like you did last time.
Last time, I don't even.
As you stated last time, Stern, you did remember holding him by the neck with an axe buried in his chest.
We were. What happened?
You're a monster, that's what happened.
Just like. Stern just looks absolutely taken aback. I knew I was going to become a monster, but.
And Stern, as you look behind you, you see a hulking behemoth. No one else can see him but you.
What is that?
And Thor's is like, that's your other half, the original. Congratulations, you're now reincarnated.
Rima, what?
Rimuru.
Okay. That's me?
What was you? Don't worry about it. Now I'm gonna get away from here as fast as I can, as he teleports away. We then get back to Matsu, as you and Wisteria, because of Wisteria flying you over here, you're now getting the money that you're now getting the money for your gnome. Did you get this in credit? Because you sold the whole gnome.
Now, is that the money I get?
Yes, that's what you get for selling the whole
Still
gnome.
no.
Yeah, you sold the meat, the
Alright.
bones, the teeth, everything.
Yeah, that's what I always do. I sell it. So 12,000 credits. Nice.
And you get some money. You're just chilling with Wisteria, as eventually like you run into Stern as he's walking up.
Oh, hey, Stern.
Hello.
You okay?
To be honest, no.
Damn. What happened? Did the shopkeep try to, oh, no.
A brush with
Push.
fate.
Ah, the god of fate, I see. Don't worry about it too much, Stern. Matsu pats Stern's back. God of fate has his doings. All you gotta do is just forget about it and live to what life you want it. Who cares what fate says?
Someone who's like preaching about the gods, not someone who's actually met him. Matsu, you've never met the god of fate, but you know I'll just say he's a dick, and that's how you feel about it.
Yes, I know. I figured. That's why I'm going about it. That's how I'm going about it.
Yeah, I know. Because here's the thing: everyone hates the god of fate. Everyone hates him. I just assume everybody, like everyone has already said their piece. I just assume every character they're gonna make from the future is gonna hate him because how much everyone hates him normally.
Ah, come on, Stern. Let's go get some booze. I have some money we can throw away. And we can get you some water. But I'm drinking. I got a good haul today.
I guess you guys go to the
Matsu
bar.
says as he tosses up the money bag and catches it.
You go to the bar. Everyone's like, so what you having? As like you're sitting down. They give you all menus. They have a lot of things for you guys to eat. Like Matsu, you're a regular here at Diamano, so they're just like, yeah, we already know what you want. And they basically give the other two menus. They have mead, wine, beer, gruel, and literally for the food they have like fresh fish, or blue gnome, but basically fresh fish, steaks, all types of things, just hearty meals for like bar food.
As I'm talking, my head keeps turning between Stern and Wisteria. This is the best place for booze and food. All right, trust me, I'm a regular.
Okay, I don't like booze, but what is it?
Oh dear God! Don't get Wisteria drunk. You'll destroy the city.
Victoria doesn't like drunk.
In the universe.
Doesn't like but trust me, she will have a worse. It can be worse at time that she got an Adderall.
It could be. Look, the time you got an Adderall was crazy. That was funny, but it's crazy.
How did she get an arrow?
Oh, one of her roommates technically drugged her.
Oh my word! I bet the roommate didn't survive.
No, he did. It's just
Fine, he's fine.
he's fine. It's just Mysterio was too focused that day.
Traumatized. Cut out, dude.
Sorry, I was not there. I don't know.
Yeah, she was too focused that day, and it fucked everything up. She was not having it.
Oh shit. Okay, so unless you want Wisteria to stop being the whatever her personality is, to full on focus up and do shit, give her Adderall. Got it.
Anyway, what are you guys ordering to eat and drink?
Well, I'll just do, since I'm a regular, I guess they already gave me what I'm gonna say, a whiskey on the rocks and salmon.
Yep. Well, what essentially salmon, but yeah.
Yeah.
If they bring out this
Where it
blue,
is.
like this,
The
this
blue fish.
they bring out this grilled bluish green fish, flaky on the top, juicy in the middle, buttery all over, with a little lemon zest on it. And as they bring you this smoky, good whiskey, almost like it smells almost like you can smell the spirits coming from it. It's great.
Matsu personally hands the person the cash and just starts devouring no silver. Full on, just grabs the fish by the head and rips the head off and just eats it.
Here's the thing: the head is there for decoration. You never have to eat the head. You're choosing this. It's worse.
Yes, Matsu directly eats the head because to him the head tastes the most delicious. Even though it's just there for decoration, for some reason it tastes really good.
You have an issue, buddy.
That's Matsu.
You know, yeah.
Marriage day at dinner.
You do know that I created Matsu to have issues. He has freaking Batman backstory. Of course he's gonna have issues.
That's fair. Anyway,
Yeah, that will do it. I will do it.
anyway, yeah. You're crazy. Your meal is 540 credits.
540, got it.
What are you
Wonder
two
if they
ordering?
have a salad here. Wonder if they have a salad here. Maybe some mead.
Oh, do you ask for a salad?
What'd you say?
You ask for a salad?
Yes.
You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
I do. Salad, salad.
oh, you all wanted salads. Well, you should have said that. I thought you wanted regular bar food. And they bring out two complete different menus, huge ass fucking menus. You see salads that you didn't even know fucking existed. These are just random ass salads.
Oh, yeah. Since the forest is pretty big, this bar is especially known for having outrageous amounts of salads. Forgot to mention that.
Yeah, not
There
only
is
that,
one.
which makes
This
sense
one-
because this
this
is this is where the summer court is also.
Yeah.
This one, this one.
Victoria is funny. And specifically to the weirdest one, I think one possible. That was just taste to her about it, you know?
Yeah, are you ordering probably one of everything, Wisteria?
I don't think they want everything, but because she's not that hungry. But basically, the weirdest one you can imagine. She's wanted to the
Oh, the
weirdest one you can
weirdest.
imagine.
Okay, the weirdest ones. Well, there is a one salad which is called the abyssal salad. It's literally made from like seaweed and like seaweed, a little bit of nori, like nori and seaweed the same thing. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyway, it's made from seaweed, a few like underwater barnacles, some noodles, like fresh noodles, lemon zest, lemon juice, and like a bunch of like water chestnuts and stuff. And then like on it is like tentacle things, and you don't know what they are.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, as they bring it out, that would be also that would be 300 credits, by the way.
Okay.
And do you want water with it? Because water is free, but do you want anything else to drink?
No, water.
All right. As you're eating it, like you're like, oh, this is good. What are these tentacle things? You realize, no, this is not monster tentacle. This is not a gnome. What you're eating is plant. Whatever plant has this tentacle, you have no idea.
Oh, I need to answer this one later. I'll look it up later. Later, which one this is?
Victoria has a plan for the library once she gets home.
All
She
right.
has a plan for the library. Trying to find. I think what it is.
Yeah, I guess for the first time, you guys see Wisteria is getting first of all, you see Fritter come out with a notebook of things Wisteria is saying, and you realize Fritter's been taking notes every so often, and you never asked what the notes were for, but now that you realize, oh yeah, every time Wisteria wants to try to find a plant, Fritter notes it down in a journal for her, and they go research it later.
Oh, my gnomes are the best.
Very useful. As Matsu turns the fish around and just bites off the tail.
Yeah, it's there for show. That being said, as someone who also eats the fucking catfish tail, I can't be like, yo, that's crazy. No, I eat the fucking catfish tail. It is what it is.
Honestly, I never had the stuff that's already fried and cooked. Now I want to
I
try
really
it.
pick things that I don't really know. Only special occasions. Like when I'm planning for my life, they consider it's what I'm going to, but as not really.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have not ever ordered. I don't order fish from restaurants too often at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just because I'm more comfortable with it. People I know cooking or me cooking it myself.
I only order fish if
I understand.
Typically, a restaurant that specializes in fish, or it is one by the sea.
After Matsu eats tail, he lays the fish down, cuts it up into blocks, and then shoves it in a bag and gets up and leaves.
You know, it comes with a side of calamari and onion rings. Just so you know, you're just gonna leave that.
Oh no, he takes that with him and he hands it to the broke children.
Oh, okay.
Aww.
On his way out. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you see what type of
weird,
person.
But he's a friggin' generous weirdo.
But he keeps the fish, but he hands the calamari and onion to the homeless kids.
Which there aren't many in Diamano, because it literally takes about probably a week or two for them to get a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, even though there's not many, there's still some, so.
Crazy. Anyway. Basically, what do you order?
What's crazy?
Yeah. Oh my god, my mom is crazy. What's going on in the background is crazy. Anyway, what do you think?
That's all.
It's hilarious. It's so fucking dumb. Oh, it's funny.
As soon as she finishes the salad, she is falling in there because god damn it, and she said today is about her friend, and she's gonna go with her friend.
Yeah, well, Stern is still here too. I'm just gonna try to actually see what Stern is eating.
Okay, I guess it's turn.
I hope you won't judge me for this, but I prefer a nice bit of salad along with just hesitates somewhat of a nice forested gnome.
Well, which type of? Here's the thing. Just order how you would normally order food, because it's like they can turn the gnomes into any type of food, basically. So do you want steak? Do you want a roasted pig type situation? Do you want ribs? What do you want?
Ribs. Just I love ribs.
All right, yeah. So they come out with like roasted roasted ribs, like ribs, and you're just sitting there with like a side salad, like a regular side salad, right? And they give you a cup of mead. Okay, let me see how much. That would also be 334 credits.
All right.
Yeah.
Where's
So,
the
yeah.
credit count at? There we go.
Yeah. As they bring out the ribs, you can smell them the moment they open the door. It's like the barbecue smell directly going into your nose. As they set it down in front of you, it's like flake. It's in-house. You don't know what it is. You can't tell if it's like a hickory flavor or more of like a maple flavor. It's really good. And you take a bite of the rib, it's actually like the meat pools easily. It's very tender, but also like somewhat dry, but not like dry, like almost like dry rub dry. And with every bite, you get the flavor. The salad is refreshing and light, and then they give you a good meat with it.
It's been too long. I'm not exactly proud of this, but... And I can't deny my favorites.
Yeah. Yeah, as you drink the mead, it's almost like a rush goes into your body. As you go back to a simpler time. As right now, you're sitting in the middle of a forest. You're enjoying the nature around you. As you're sitting there, you're basically you're just enjoying the sound around you.
What is this place?
As you're sitting next to you, as you're sitting down, someone on the side of you is also helping you prepare some ribs. As you see this almost buff fox man-esque type of person. He's writing in his journal as he's helping you spin the gnome around. And he looks at, he looks at you and is like, What's wrong? What's wrong, Hercules? Looks like you've seen a ghost. And then from your body you hear, "Oh, sorry, I lost myself for a second." So, what are you writing down right now, Kitson? As you go back to reality.
Oh.
Is that a memory? Just thinks to himself.
As eventually you realize you finished your meal. Yeah, you realize you finished your meal. You tasted everything, but you realize you were lost in that memory. You didn't realize you finished your meal. You feel full and refreshed.
Nice to have dinner that isn't lively.
Yeah, as I guess all of you go out and then you finally catch up with Matsu after he gets done feeding some of the. We're gonna go to Kitson and see what he's doing. As we go back in time a bit, to the time where Kitson actually gets to the teleporter.
Yay!
Yeah. Currently, if you go there, you can see Matilda fidgeting around. She's very nervous. Clearly, has never been here before.
I'm gonna call out her name. Matilda, over here.
Right. And she's like bumbling around. She almost trips and she's like running over towards you.
If she trips near me, I'm gonna go ahead and catch her.
Give me a charm roll. Hell no. Give me a charm roll.
All right.
You can't do that. Give me a charm roll. She's already weak of heart. You can't.
6 plus brain function, please. 2.
It's no. That's a great roll, and that's sad. Because I made it easy, but I was like, okay, it's easy, but like, damn, that's basically a full success now. Anyway, and she looks up to you as like you pick her up. She's slightly blushing as she gets up. You're eventually like looking eye to eye to her, and well, you're slightly taller, clearly.
Yeah.
She like dusts herself off for a bit. She's like, so, this is the place you will be fighting.
Yeah. Nothing like a good terminate. I can't pronounce words.
Got an English captain.
Terminate.
Tournament. And she's
Every
like,
time I say that, it feels like I'm pronounced it.
Yeah. As she's looking around, she's like, this place is massive. And eventually, like, you see, like, the TV screen and it's showing highlights of the last battles. And you just see Holly lighting a motherfucker up.
Oh, that's... Yeah, I don't know if that's not surprising or not.
It is.
Oh yeah, I met my sibling.
Oh, congratulations. I know you said you didn't really know if you had any, but I guess you do.
Of course. Oh yeah, I even picked you up a gift. And I was like, I pull up the red ring and just put it in her hand, holding it. This here is a ring that protect you. If you ever feel like you're in danger, put it on. The red ring's the one that took the damage and transferred it, right?
Yeah. The blue ring is what takes all the damage. It takes all the damage, basically. The red ring is who you give the red ring to someone who gets hit, and you give the blue ring to someone who takes the damage.
Right.
Yeah. As she looks at the ring, she's like, "Oh, this is amazing." Give me the charm roll.
I can hit the right buttons. 8.
You're terrible for this girl. Yeah, you realize she's kind of like melting a bit. You don't really know. You're like, I don't think it was that hot outside.
This is like, I'm gonna just start guiding her around the city.
You take her to a bunch of like places that usually like good spots to look at. Like you take her to one of the outside gardens that was there I told you about. You take her to like a few of the like gnome parks and museums. Is there anywhere particular you want to take her to show her?
Gotta think. I'm gonna take her to the chef's place to show her where, if she ever wants to find me in the morning.
You take her to like the chef's base. It's literally a little cafe that like, well, first of all, you know the underground is like humongous compared to the top. The top is like a little cafe, like a little cozy cafe.
Yeah.
As you take her there, you see Brick and everybody, and they're just sitting down chilling. And like, yo, Kitson, like, ooh, who's that?
This is my fiance.
You have a fiance? You know about this, Gordon? And Gordon looks back. He's like, yeah, I signed the paperwork. I'm his legal guardian.
It's a kind of long story on how this all happened.
Hmm. So I'm the only one here single.
I slowly turned my head towards Gordon.
No, that's what Brick said.
No, it's like, no, Rick said that, but I turned my head towards Gordon. It's like, you're in a relationship?
And he says,
Oh, hey.
he says, look at me, Kitson. There is no possible way for me not to be with someone. If you're realizing, it's just charm's high enough.
Fair enough, I just didn't realize you had somebody. Mostly because you never talk about it.
Until it gets to the day with a serious relationship, I won't talk about it. It's best not to get your hopes up thinking you already have an adopted mother, Kitson.
Fair enough.
Anyway, Matilda's just awestruck looking around.
I put my hand on Brick. It's like, I'm sure you'll find somebody soon enough. There. Comfort him.
You comfort Brick, and he's like, I feel like you're lying to me.
No, I'm being hopeful. There's a difference.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I'll be back in a second. Hold on.
Okay. Alright, what crimes should we commit?
Arson.
Now, let's start with something simple. Tax fraud.
You only get away with it if you're a millionaire.
Should we wanna fight the IRS so soon?
How about war crimes?
No.
Yes. War crimes are much more easier to get away with.
Just ask Zoro, freaking war crimes are actually pretty profitable.
As well.
F. Yeah. Oh wow, I heard myself through Popular's mic.
What?
I said yeah in a weird way and your mic picked it up.
I didn't hear it.
Neither did I.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Okay. Okay, everyone mute and wait for him to come back.
Why?
Guess it's funny.
Anyway, I am back. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah, making sure my mic is on. Anyway, as you guys are there hanging with like Brick and the others, eventually, like Gordon looks at you all and he says, basically, "So, Kitchen, what you just came to show your girl around, or do you want to stay for a meal?"
Sure, we'll eat.
Yeah. What do you want to eat? Gordon can literally make anything.
Let me. Something. I am not good at decisions when it comes to food. Some kind of steak?
So Matilda, what would you like? And she says, can you make parfaits? And he said, of course I can. And he goes behind the counter for a bit. You see Gordon's normal magic, using his feathers to help him cook. He's making 4 parts of the meal that we want. And eventually he comes back with kissing you a somewhat rare steak with a bunch of like scalloped potatoes on the like side of it and some asparagus. Like, and for her, he makes her like a big parfait with like 8 different fruits and a bunch of whipped cream and cherries. All of it glistening in the sunlight as you like can feel the cold air like coming off of it as it gets close to you.
That's some mighty looking food.
And he's like, don't worry, Kitchen. It is part of your diet.
Thank you.
As you cut into the steak, the meat is, again, super tender. It's just reminiscent of when Hito made you food for the first time, and you damn near started licking the plate. The gaminess for the meat that would usually be in like other people's cooking is not in this one. You will watch as after taking every bite or cutting into it, just a little bit of the juice from the steak comes out. It flows into the rest of the potatoes, and as the scalloped potatoes, I mean, as you like get the potatoes and you dip it in a little bit like sour cream and some of the meat juices on it, you can eat those too. The asparagus tastes like it's been sauteed in butter and lemon, and it's great. Very refreshing.
Very delicious, Gordon.
As always. You watch as Gordon is just like, Gordon is like in the background watching you guys eat, but he's like clearly has a smile on his face for a bit. And then you see someone walk in the restaurant, and it's literally the prince from the other family. Walter's older brother, as he's walking in this restaurant. And
So I'm just offer a quick glance towards him.
And he looks at you like, "Oh, what are you doing here?"
I guess this is where I'm staying.
Yeah. And he looks at you. He's like, "Well, you didn't see me." That's all he does. He's just like, "You didn't see me." And eventually, Izanagi walks up one of the back rooms, And he's like, "Oh yeah, ready to go?" And the prince is like, "Yes, ready to go." And you watch as Izanagi and the prince leaves together.
That was fascinating.
Yes, he's always been into those types. Buff, not many brains.
Alrighty then.
And you guys get done eating your
Again, that
meal.
was really good.
Yeah. If you guys get done eating
Well,
your meal, where do you plan to go next?
Let's see. I'm gonna say we go to head out to find the rest.
Alright, yeah. Around this time, everyone's had their meal. You can meet up with You see Matsu and the others like feeding like some homeless children and teaching them things.
So I head right on over and just waving. Hey!
Yeah, so I guess all of you see each other. Matsu, this person is like you see this person in the battle class, but you've never seen you don't know who she is. So you know this person is in one of your classes. But now that you are all together, what do you do?
The Hello?
Kitson, Darren.
Stern?
Yeah, Stern, Kitson, Darren, was there? You all are together now.
Sorry, I kind of dozed off.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Oh, hey, Kitson. Who's the lovely lady on your arm? Matsu asks as he's just chowing down on the fish using his claws like a knife.
This is my fiance, Matilda.
A pleasure to meet you, young lady.
Oh, I'm
What?
sure.
So what? Hold on, before he's finished, I didn't need to understand why does Matsu keep switching from regular warrior to like talking exactly like Alu?
I have no clue. I'm trying to keep to his voice, but it keeps changing for some reason.
Here's the thing, it makes sense because Alu's your father.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it makes sense
Yeah.
because Alu's your father, but it's also like at this point it's like you're fucking with people because you only do it when you're like on TV. That's the problem. I'm looking at it right now. I'm like, you only ever do it on TV. That's why I like. No, I have
Well,
to ask
technically
this.
adopted father, but yeah, still.
I have to ask this because
I'm trying to keep him to the warrior verse, but it just for some reason just goes back to Alu's voice. I have no control over it. I don't know why. I mean, I'm sorry.
I mean, no, you could be like V. His character, he has got a character that doesn't talk. So let's be honest.
No, I don't like being the silent type.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just having unless I actively do make a character that just stays quiet. It's I just.
But yeah, basically, you guys are meeting. You guys are meeting now.
Okay.
Kitson,
Matilda, you're familiar with Wisteria and Stern.
yeah, she bows to them.
And this is Matsu.
And she's like, oh
Matsu
yes,
gives a head bow.
I think we're in the same battle class.
Maybe. Matsu says.
Inside the river, because you kept making sandstorms.
I'm gonna just like have a deadpan face. It's like I'm not even gonna pretend to be surprised anymore.
Honestly, yes. Well, anyways, I'm heading to the Coliseum. Anyone want to come with?
Sure.
If it means we get to. Oh, that.
My ears started ringing.
Oh, tinnitus. That always sucks. I still didn't get the armor or the vitamins or the gummies. But I guess a freaking trip to the Coliseum wouldn't hurt. Stern says, if it means we won't get too many surprises on the way, I suppose it could be worthwhile to go to the Coliseum.
It shouldn't. It's not that far from here.
Also, quick question, Kitson, what's your passive soul? Like your no modifier, base stat.
5.
5? Yeah, you see a walking behemoth behind Stern.
I look over to, I glance towards the behemoth and just like, yeah, that seems normal.
Yeah, when Stern moves, it moves.
It's his shadow.
Persona.
Most likely, yeah.
Not that wrong. But basically. Yeah, as you guys all start going to like the Coliseum, they're like giving like regular stuff. They're trying to pander like to you guys or ask you guys to buy stuff. They got food, drinks, all kinds of stuff. And instead, you also see a vitamin and gummy shop right there.
Yay! Stern get what he wants.
This is literally where it was going to be anyway.
I guess it fits, huh?
Yeah. I mean, literally, let's be honest. If you're in a place full of warriors and vitamin and gummies are used for battle, why wouldn't you set your shop up next to the place they're all going to be?
Or along the path, or along the shortest path to it, which is always through. Because me just thinking, the shortest path to a area would be to like a Coliseum area would be through the shopping district.
Yeah, most likely. So yeah, I'll be posting while you guys are going to the Coliseum. I'll be posting all the gummies, and Stern, you can tell me how many you buy.
Given the cash I have, I might even get some freaking for our freaking Foxy Sword Master.
I'm gonna post the gummies. So what are you guys gonna go do? You're gonna go watch a match? You're gonna go participate in like the time challenge? What do you want to do?
Matsu just heads straight into the Coliseum, but in a back entrance that he only knows about.
No.
Oh, come on!
I refuse to give you the treatment.
But technically, if you think about it, Matsu
They don't
here
technically.
since he was little, so he might knows about it.
There ain't no technically nothing.
But I'm not giving. But I'm not trying to say I love it. Matsu would make everyone else follow him.
Don't get special treatment.
You go through the front door like every other peasant in this bitch.
Fine. Matsu squeezed in, not without acting like he already paid. If you had to pay to get in.
You don't have to pay to get it. Why do you have to pay to get in?
Okay. It's the Coliseum, Joker. Marketing.
The Coliseum is free to enter, not free to. This is where you make bets and stuff like that, and also join the Coliseum to fight for yourself. If you have to pay to get it, and to die, it's crazy.
No, to watch, dude.
Yeah, to watch, but here's the thing: if everyone's going through the front door, why would you have to pay? Like, what do you mean? Anyway, are you going to go watch, or are you going to go join? That's what I'm asking.
This is why I was trying to do the back entrance, is because Matsu's gonna go watch at the highest peak of the Coliseum.
You can just walk up
So
the
he's gonna go
stairs
to the
like a
highest
normal
part.
person.
No, yeah, no. He's gonna go through a back entrance that leads into the stairs, goes all the way up the stairs, and then climb the pillar to the very top of the Coliseum.
Oh, so you're just a fucking hooligan.
Yes.
It's even the biggest building here. Why would you choose this?
Because Matsu likes the sound of fighting in the background while he looks across the city.
V, get your brother.
Because it just it's a showcase of two different things: the beauty of peace and the sound of war. If you think about it, it's not that far off. But why are you posting this stuff in pics or it didn't happen?
Because that was an accident.
Alright. I don't shut. I don't want to be short. I
Great.
don't want to be short.
I mean, you're doing some
Fine,
short
fuck
shit.
off. I'm not trying to.
Like, hey, I ain't
just think this
judging.
is something Matsu would do. No, I honestly just think this is something Matsu would do. I am putting myself in the shoes of my character, trying to do everything I think he would do.
So what you're saying is you're no better than V.
I guess, but fuck Stuart. I don't care what the fuck he did.
You're like,
Or
you're like,
does.
the answer was yes, but also fuck him.
Because you keep comparing me to him. Like, fuck off. I'm not trying to build another fucking short. Fucking short ass Barry.
Damn. Well, that was just racist.
Or whatever.
Crazy.
But anyways, can Matsu just do that with no one when trying to do it, or do I actually have to watch the matches because of that?
Well, no, you don't actually have to watch the matches. But also, the moment you start trying to climb there, the security's gonna be like, sir, we're gonna have to actually get down.
Machi just doesn't care. And he just munches on his fish while staying up there.
Alright. Get the taser.
But here's the thing, I'm surprised he didn't say get the taser in the first place, because technically, from what I just said, Matsu is a regular, he does this a lot.
Exactly. They probably tase you a lot as well.
Maybe, we'll see.
Oh.
Jeez, how many gummies are there?
A lot.
There's a lot of gummies.
And you're still posting it in pics or it didn't happen.
I'm going to transfer it afterwards, you whore.
Okay? Jeez. And me for saying, wow. And you talk about me getting you demonetized. Jeez. That's gonna be you at this point.
We're 3 hours in. I'm not getting demonetized now. Which Darren, how dare you? You're gonna get me demonetized. I'm telling your mother.
We're 3 hours in. I don't think it matters now.
It kind of matters. We just can't sing songs.
Oh,
The
okay.
the stream has been going this long.
Yeah, I switched to OBS Streamlabs, and it works a lot better. Yeah. So yeah, OBS Streamlabs works a lot better, and I'm gonna probably be multi-streaming on this from Twitter when I figure out how to get the multi-stream up.
Of course.
Boy, beef jellies friggin' look good. And you can see the spicy jellies being also good, freaking well for a certain move.
Yeah, I'm just moving the other jellies in here. So you guys can buy them if you want. Also, what are you guys doing in the Coliseum? Are you gonna watch? Are you gonna participate? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna watch.
All right. You and Matilda are watching. What about you, Wisteria? Stern.
I'll be honest, I saw that a while ago.
Yeah, basically, you guys are in the Coliseum. Do you want to watch or participate?
What?
All right. What about you, Stern?
So,
I think I'll watch.
all right, nice. This is gonna be so fun. What I'm about to do.
By the way, Stern.
no.
By the way, Stern, you should have. Do you have how many links do you have? Did you refresh your links?
Yeah. They're all. Oh yeah, I also put in one positive link, freaking with Leanne because, well, obviously it feels freaking positive towards him.
That's fair. Again, it's literally how you feel. It's not about the other person.
Yeah. It was Storia, Kitson, Hallie, and Leanne on positive links. Matsu and
Yeah.
Tiki on neutral. And of course, okay, on negative we have Eurus, Zora, and Purity.
That's fair.
And there's a motto for Mastered.
You don't have a link to your parents?
Yeah, he does. They're negative.
Oh.
Oh man. That little reveal about freaking Zora though, freaking, if there was freaking even further below a negative link, I think that would freaking put it up.
So you're watching the Coliseum battles. Your other half is trying to urge you to get into the Coliseum.
Who are you? Who am I anyway?
He clearly can't talk yet, but he's trying to urge you to get into the Coliseum. He wants to do the time trial.
What exactly is time trial?
Whoever can beat the
I
boss
mean,
the fastest.
obviously it's time, but what's all in it? Oh, okay. Got it.
Sorry, but I've already fought once before, and so far it hasn't been looking good. I think I'd rather watch the fun from a distance, a safe distance, this time.
He's kind of irritated with and he sits down with his arms folded. You see, like the people in the battle are like literally just. It's literally some random angel, and you then see like a random angel fighting a fish person, like a buff fish person. And as they're fighting, the angel like has the upper hand clearly, but the fish person who hasn't really been doing any damage, like nothing really happened with them. They're kind of bored, and then eventually, like near the end of the battle, the fish person just speed blitzes the angel, knocks them out of the sky, puts them to the ground, and then shoots them with like a bunch of water spears.
I'm definitely gonna call it. I made a good decision not participating.
And as soon as security arrives, we have to chase it to get Matsu down. Matsu hops down. He has finished his fish and goes down to join to do a time trial.
They still tase you anyway.
I do it so often.
They tase you anyway. They're like, yes.
So do I take any damage for that, or am I just like stunned a bit?
You're just stunned. They're literally just tasing you with a regular taser. It's not enough. It's not like they're trying to hurt you. It's literally them trying to like subdue you.
I do it so often they hate me. Because like every year since I was first revived and brought here, it's just been me every time, every year they've done stuff in the Coliseum. I'd just be sitting on top of that pillar, not watching the fight, just eating fish, listening to the fight in the background, staring out across the city. and Ryson come to tase me. I'm just already done with my fish, hopped off, and went to go join the fights.
Yeah. So right now they just finish tasing you, and then like as you're trying to go join, they're like, "Oh, sorry, you should have came earlier. We're actually about to close the Coliseum down for today."
Damn.
You missed it.
You sure there's no room for anything? Not even another fight or time trial? Anything?
I'm sorry, but if you come right thing in the morning tomorrow, we should have something.
Damn. But tomorrow I've got other shit to do. Tomorrow's my full workout day.
Sorry about it, kid.
Nah, it's all good. Monty just walks away, heading back into town. Because he doesn't care about anyone in the Coliseum. He doesn't want to watch anything.
Yeah.
I'm probably buying freaking gummies though.
Yeah. You're still buying gummies. Everyone else is going home. You eventually find where Henriette set up her new house, and you go
Probably
in
should've.
this area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Monty's gonna head back into the forest to tell Blossom. Because he was really excited to do something.
Yeah, with some freaking groceries freaking in tow.
Right. And I guess Kitson, you're about to go back to the restaurant, the cafe.
Yes.
Matilda's there. Like she stops you for a bit and she asks you a question. And I'm gonna DM you the question she asked you.
Mhm. I think you should be able to.
As you all pretty much start to go to sleep, head to sleep. Kitson, there's another question.
And Pixar didn't happen. Ugh.
Adjusting my body.
And she's gonna ask you this question, Kitson. And depending on yes or no, I would have to make you do some rolls.
Yes.
Okay, first roll. Give me a cool roll.
Let's find my cool. Find my cool. 9.
Okay. Second roll. You could either roll charm or sharp. What did you roll?
Boy, that's a 6. I rolled sharp.
Alright.
It's 1550.
Give me 2 more sharp rolls.
7. Oop.
No
10.
way. All right. All right. Okay. So, thank you for telling me what you bought, Stern. And as we head over to the night, currently, Matsu, you're in the forest training.
Hell.
What exactly are you doing right now, Matsu?
Matarata.
Hunting.
Just hunting?
Yeah,
Give me
like
a
I said, he was very excited to do something
Give me a sharp
because
roll.
as a passive, he has gusto.
Okay.
Sharp roll.
Yep.
Got it. So
There's someone following you.
I'm gonna head into the deepest part.
You do know this place at the back of your hand. Do you want to do a stealth?
And Phil got lost earlier.
Yeah.
That is true. Like, he knew exactly where he
Anyways.
was. He didn't know where the animals were. That's how he got lost.
Yeah, because the investigation was to find the animal.
Okay.
Not to find my way around. I'm not gonna go stealth. I'm gonna use Dust Storm.
Ooh. Ooh. Alright.
And that's my last one for the day, so.
Right. Bad. Bad.
But here's the thing, I don't think you know what I'm about to do if I succeed this. So it's a cool roll.
Ooh, okay.
Yep. Sure. Damn, I failed a blind.
Okay.
Damn it.
And they can see, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that
man.
backfired.
They still take the
Yeah.
damage, but they're fine, basically.
Yeah. Oh
Yep.
well.
Now it's their turn. As they're gonna attack you. Full success, you can't do anything about it. As they just gut
Alright.
check you. Yep.
10 damage.
Minus your shield, remember.
Oh yeah. 8 damage.
Yeah, and then they're gonna go for the second hit. Because they do have something with double strike.
Oh, they could. Okay.
They're gonna roll damage. 9 damage.
Shield.
Minus your shield. Then they're gonna use their maneuver to grab you. And then they're gonna up into the air, make you hit the ground for another D10 damage. Correctly, it should be 10. Hold on. It is just 1d10. And you're stage 2?
Yeah, stage 2.
Alright. So it'd be 3d6. And you take 19 more damage.
Jesus.
7.
And you realize from what hit you, it was clearly a slime dragon.
Okay.
And they're like, want you full of energy. You're currently blind. You can't see them. So you only hear them.
Yeah. Always full of energy.
Your turn, Derek. Also, take EXP for that failure you had.
Okay, so I'm at 4, unless I got XP for killing the gnome. If so, I didn't hear.
No, you don't. You get
Okay.
EXP for critical successes outside of battle, RP, and literally any failure.
Okay, well, since I'm blind, I'm gonna roll intimidation for the laugh I did.
All right, give me that tough roll.
12.
Nice.
They look at you like, ooh. Now that's what I like to see. That's that shit I like right there.
And that'll be the end of my turn, so now I gave my sight back.
Yeah. And you see a slime dragon with like weird, like almost tiger-like scars looking at you, and a partially open like mouth. For those who don't know, this would
You're
be
one
Stern.
ugly motherfucker.
This is Stern's dad, by the way.
Alright.
As you
So-
two are getting ready to fight, that's where we're gonna end the session.
Okay, so outside of game, okay. Well, since that's in this, so outside of, so chaotic. Do you think Stern would mind if, let's say, Matsu probably ends up killing his dad?
In character, he'd be glad if he's dead, but personally, I'd like for the the center stage players to actually get the chance to freaking burn the bridges freaking with their characters. In other words, like, for the sake of freaking character moments, freaking I'd like for freaking Stern to be the one to actually freaking,
Kill him.
settle the scores freaking with his mother and father.
Okay,
I'm gonna let you know
got
this
it.
right now.
So it's like,
you can't kill him. You're gonna have to. You gotta get in your bag. You better get in your bag. I'm just letting you know this right now. I've given him his actual battle gear and stuff. This is him, like half boss battle him. You will die. Either run, because I will kill your character.
okay, but
I will kill your character.
real talk. Pain.
Uh,
So I talked with V on this, but pain point. So full harm. I talked with V about this. When it says full harm, it means max health.
Yes.
Okay, harm means anything above hurt.
Yes.
So if I take 1 point of damage, I go from a D4 to a D8 damage. That's how pain point is set.
Yes, I think so. Because the way you were explaining it, you kept going in circles.
It
I was
is.
very confused.
No, I was saying it the exact same way I am now.
I don't feel like you were. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end the session. Do you guys want to get any links for anybody? Because I think you get a hell of links in this session actually. Remember the max links you can have
I
are
think
12.
From the way. Okay, I think from the way things went, I think I got a link with Stern. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them both because I don't know. Feel.
Yeah. Also, do you should be able to lock? You should have at least 2 lock links.
What are Lachlan?
Links that refresh every day.
They will never go away.
Yeah, if you use them, you can use them, but they refresh the next day immediately.
Oh. So, like, refresh means they either get rid of or they go to neutral.
No, they just come back.
No, they just come back.
Oh. Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to put Alu down as 1.
As the one of the locked ones? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's definitely a positive.
Also,
And I
You
get to
can-
refill my links again.
also you can like, you don't have to like have them starting off at what it's all how you feel. So you can start them off as positive, negative, whatever you want. Just letting you know, and you can change those links depending on how
Yeah, I
you
know.
interact with people. Making sure.
Yeah, I know. I know that. That's why I'm having. That's why I changed Wisteria from neutral to positive.
Right.
Because after that time, I feel like he would go positive, and I have Alu as positive because he was basically the adopted parent of Matsu, so and they've had a good, semi-good relationship. So yeah. And Matsu just spent more time with Stern and Kitson, so now it's neutral because he's not too sure how to feel, but so far so good. Checking, got it.
Yeah, making sure. Making sure. Yeah. Do you want a link with the barkeep?
Oh wait, yeah, the barkeep. Or did I just put barkeep?
It's their name is Alex.
Definitely positive, and that's gonna be my second
All right.
So there's my 2 refreshers, Alu and Alex. My adoptive father and barkeep. Makes perfect sense for Matsu, doesn't it?
Gotta unlock interface box today.
You say what?
Gotta I unlock interface box.
Okay.
Yeah. These bugs are fun. This is gonna be fun. Also, Victoria has gotten way too powerful once again.
Look, you became way too powerful when Taquito did that thing to your nose. Like, I'm not telling you what it is. Just know the day you decide to use lethal is gonna be fucked up for everybody.
Honestly, I don't think everyone was surprised.
He is without using it.
Yes. It's always gonna be one of the members of the core. Because if you want a member of the core, Victoria is gonna go for them because she hates those guys.
That's fair. That's fair. You know what? You know what? That's fair. Yeah.
If Astoria hates them, oof, they are bad.
Damn. But yeah, so right now I'm at the hurt stage already from that, if I calculated right, because I was at 71 from the gnome fight. Then I took 19 damage, I took another 9, and I took 11, right? So yeah, those were the 3 damages I took, and that put me at from 71 to 31.
If you don't know, because it's very obvious,